You have been convicted of a crime you did not want to commit. A crime of the highest degree. You have been exiled from your brethren and left to rot with the lowest of the low. In this place, there is no redemption. You are the base denominator of all, only to be taken from your cell in the most extreme of circumstances. You have no friends, no family. This is your prison. This is your home. This is your fate. Welcome to Dice Jail.
The party continued through Gauntlet, fought some Scalathraxes behind a hidden wall, found another hidden wall, which led them back to the weird ghost wall. They managed to seemingly dispel the ghost wall and head down the stairs it was blocking. At the bottom of those stairs, they encountered two Grothlets and a gibbering mouther, managed to kill one of those Grothlets and get absolutely bodied by the gibbering mouther, which ate and killed Karak. And so Jason and Petra ran for their lives, and currently, if I remember correctly, they are I don't actually remember where they would have stopped running, but I'm guessing they, I don't know. Would you guys still be in Gauntlet, or would you have left at this point?
We're running, I imagine.
We're bailing to town, sir.
Okay. I had a feeling, just, All right. So, takes you a little bit, but you managed to get back to town. And it's around 4 p.m. right now when you get back. Remy is also asleep, still in Gauntlet somewhere.
Oh, I figured we probably swept by and picked up his sleeping corpse.
Nah, Steve has got him.
Okay.
All right. You two are in Atari now.
I imagine that I just kind of collapse against a fence post and am 1,000-yard stare.
Fair.
I feel like Jason would let that sit too. Like, we just be that movie scene where two characters are leaning against a fence and just like staring at the distance in silence.
What movie is this?
It's like an average like buddy cop movie scene where they have like that moment where, like
the heart to heart.
The heart to heart, yeah, but no dialogue.
Heart to heart implies we're talking.
It's the end of the second act.
Yeah,
where everyone's traumatized. This is the third end of the second act of Abomination Vaults so far.
Yay!
How many acts can we possibly put in here?
My God.
After a long moment of just abject silence, We should have gotten his body back.
Yeah. I don't think we could have, though.
But now it's just there. In that thing.
Gods. I don't think... I don't know.
Someone has to tell Rin, I suppose.
Yeah. Gods, this place is fucked up. How the fuck are we supposed to fight something like that?
I don't know. I suppose someone's written a manual on the matter.
I don't know if they did. You know, the guys who went in before us.
I'm not even sure that the people who went in before us had some of these nightmares to deal with.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm gonna get up, offer a hand to Jason,
Take it.
pull him onto his feet, and we'll go into Rin's.
Yeah. Somber walk.
No, we're jauntily skipping.
Yeah. Being sarcastic. Being realistic.
We love the
Yeah,
jaunty
you're being
skip.
realistic. I'm being sarcastic.
Sarcastic. Love it.
Rin's is just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Shut up.
You can't tell him to shut up. He's just a dead corpse currently.
I know he's a dead corpse.
I am haunting you.
Dracula
Is that
from Hotel
Oberyn or-
Transylvania?
Which one, Oberyn or Karak?
I don't go blah blah blah.
Aha, Jonathan, you are fucking my daughter.
Oh, God. Alright, we go into Rin's.
Okay, you go into Rin's. Rin looks at you all enter. Well, I'm guessing Remy is probably asleep somewhere he shouldn't be. But where's the bird? What trouble did he get himself in now?
He was eaten by a gibbering mouther.
Ah, damn. What a shame.
That wasn't
Petra's
a
gonna,
joke.
like, look at her.
What? I didn't like him.
I didn't like him either. That doesn't mean I wanted him dead.
I mean, I didn't necessarily want him dead either, however.
We couldn't get his body back.
Well, if he got eaten by a gibbering holler, there might not be much left by the time you get back there.
I know. Do you think we should bury Oberyn now?
I thought you already did.
No, he's in that damn stone room thing.
Oh, that's going to be an expensive fee.
Exactly. We were only doing it because Bird Boy wanted to resurrect him so we could kill him again.
Quite the pickle.
What do you think? I turned to Jason.
I don't know. Is this a financial decision or is it more of a moral one? Because I don't know if Oberyn want to be brought back now. We don't really have much of an obligation, do we?
I actually don't know if Oberyn wanted to be brought back at all.
Yeah, I know. Considering if he was gonna get brought back, he would literally have to pay for his crimes. Which I guess.
I tried to figure out what he wanted after his death. Well, Cora's a bit, testy about letting you communicate with the spirits there. Shocker.
You think Oberyn and I guess do you think Karak's in there as well?
He must be. Where else would he go?
I don't know. thought like at least his soul would get claimed by, you know, somebody else. But I guess if you're, I don't want to think about
Calistria? No.
Yeah, like Calistria. I don't know. I got me all fucked up about dying in this dungeon. You know?
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Oh God.
Regardless, I don't think that we can afford to keep paying to have Oberon's body
Yeah.
stone.
How much is it again? I should probably keep financial track, honestly. But
It was like a couple silver a day, or a week
Yeah,
or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head.
It's been a while though. Like his body's been there for like a while.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah. What's
I don't know what we should do.
We can't just go to Gauntlet, just the two of us.
There's not really a way to round up adventurers in this town.
Is there?
But where is Remy?
They turn the ring.
He's passed out in a fucking hallway.
I don't know. Probably could get him back or something.
Yeah, he doesn't show unless he wants to.
Yeah, I can't imagine him showing up now in our time of need.
Well, you never know, right?
Either way, he's in the depths of Gauntlet currently, so. Well.
I mean,
He's got his crab as protection.
If he has the crab, he's probably fine.
Hey. Said it.
She shrugs. That crab is much more than meets the eye.
Yeah, it's a hand crab, honestly. I get the feeling it's a bit more than just an animal, but oh god.
It can operate a firearm, so
yeah, so
It is a very smart crab.
I don't know, Rand, do you have
Barry
any other job prospects who want to delve into this awful, horrible dungeon?
No. I can't say I do. You might just have to make do until someone else shows up.
Alright.
Go Barry Oberon. Come on.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. So you head on over to the temple.
Yes.
And you talk to Vandy, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we'll get him buried. That'll be well, that'll be I'd say
don't, please.
probably like 40 silver is reasonable at this point. I've kind of lost track. We never really wrote it down. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So
I hand her 40 silver.
Alright.
we'll go with 40 silver for now.
I'll give it to her.
Oh, I'll take half if you want. We can split it.
No, I'll just pay for
Okay.
it.
All right. Do you want an actual funeral, or for us to just bury him, cremate him, whatever?
I look at Jason.
Way things are going, probably should cremate him.
Fair enough.
I more meant, did you want a funeral? But
I mean, sorry, Jason in real life is eating, despite the somber tone.
Jason just has like a sub sandwich.
He's just got
And
like
Petra's
this
like-
massive bowl of ramen, just like soup.
As we're like looking over like his corpse. I mean, I've already said my goodbyes, but
Just bury him.
Yeah, I don't want to see it again. I don't want that to happen again. I've had enough of this for one day.
So is that a yes or a no to the funeral?
That's a no. No for... I'm not attending a funeral. I don't know.
Okay.
Petra, if you want to...
And are we burying or we're right, we're cremating. All right,
Yeah,
I'll get that done.
Yeah, okay. Like now, or like is
Sure,
this like a process?
I'll get
All
it
right.
done. It won't take that long.
That's concerning, but
Magic
okay, yeah,
fire
sure.
gets very hot, and even if it was regular fire, it doesn't take that long. I'll just have it delivered to Rin's.
I guess, yeah.
All right. Well, you both have a better day now. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Thank you, Vandy. You always know just what to say.
I do my best.
Alright, mate. I'd say, is there anyone else to inform, but...
I mean, there's that cult he was a part of, which I imagine...
That's true, though I don't
Hopefully.
think they're listed in a phone book.
Yeah.
Letter writing directory. I don't know what you would have as a medieval
Address book, perhaps?
Address
That!
book?
A public address book.
Do they have a public address book? Underworld lore check.
Yeah, do
Go
they have,
ahead
like,
and make an
they have
underworld lore check.
Calistria cult?
Sure.
17.
You know, you don't think the Shadow Wizard Money Gang has
Shit!
has an address public?
The Shadow... Damn it. How the hell do you recruit people then? I thought they did it through, like, Yellow Pages. Or is that an old thing?
I mean, as far as you're aware, Karak was hatched into it, so.
Oh, so it's like a... Okay. Oh, so he didn't really have much of a say in this. Okay.
So what are y'all doing?
Oh, gods, I don't know.
Swing by the Crooksnook, I suppose.
Alright.
I can't imagine Yin will be too saddened by his passing.
Alright. You swing on by the Crooksnook.
Want to take this?
What are you asking?
I'm just asking, do you want to take head in this conversation?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, so you enter the Crooksnook.
Yes, we're in the Crooksnook now.
Not Rin, Yin spots you from behind the counter. Ah, hello, friends.
Hello?
How are we?
Not too hot at the moment.
Oh. What happened? That's the wrong voice. What happened this time?
Well, Karak was eaten by a gibbering mouther.
Oh no. Do we care about this? Or do you care about this more accurately?
I mean, it's not great for our prospects that the third member of our party has died.
What about... only 3? I thought there were 5 of you.
There's free.
3 who died.
Oh.
What?
I thought she was implying like you had
Oh,
free,
sorry,
you know.
I think I misunderstood. I
Yeah,
thought
I
you were
misunderstood
talking about your
too.
current group because you did not specify third member of the party
no.
who died.
3 of the party members have died.
Not a great track record, do we?
Not particularly, but you're also not in a particularly hospitable environment. So honestly, I'm kind of surprised that as many of you have survived as you have.
Just what we wanted to hear. Thanks, Yin.
You're welcome.
Oh, fuck. Jason,
Yes.
we have to tell the crow woman.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he really liked that crow woman and she
Yeah.
really liked him.
Oh no.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Can we just like let the rumor mill handle this? Like she'll find out later, and we
No,
were busy.
we go there for breakfast all the time.
Yeah. Can we do it like for breakfast next time instead of this?
No, because it would be a dick move to let her find out through the grapevine.
And then you'd also have to sit through breakfast.
That's true.
See, she makes a good point.
As
He
I tend
does.
to do.
Let's get it over with. Let's go to the crow's cask.
All right.
Would you like some liquid courage first on the house?
Fuck yes, give me a shot.
Excellent.
Okay,
As far
okay.
as you're aware, it's on the house. And she slides over a shot to each of you.
I take the shot.
It is very strong, very warm, yet very smooth.
Good.
Just like Karak.
I don't know if
think
smooth.
those are any words that
That was
anyone
not.
would
That was
have
a
ever
joke.
used.
That was. He was not smooth. 100%.
Unless you knew him in an entirely different context than I am aware of.
Unless you knew him like Magaloy knew him.
I thought you were gonna say unless you knew him biblically.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know where biblically would come from this. I don't think the Bible
Yeah, I
had
don't know.
anything to do with him.
That's fair. That's fair. He was an entirely unholy being.
I think
Yeah.
expressly just about everything he did was against the Bible.
Yeah.
Quite true.
But he was a devout follower of his god, so I'll give him that.
This is
Sort
true.
of, not really. Actually, not really. He did not take revenge. He actually took way too much revenge, actually. I feel like, no offense, but that was not, not a, what was the word? Just? Equitable?
There was
bit
a
of
lot
justice?
going on.
Yeah, there was, honestly.
So
Alright.
anyways,
Crow's
y'all
cask.
y'all head to the crow's casks. You walk in, and it's around dinner time, around 6 o'clock at this point. So people are, it's crowded. It's pretty crowded in there. Business is booming. And as you walk in, Magaloy greets you. Oh, it's good to see you guys. It's been a little while, hasn't it? I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever seen you after breakfast. Huh? Fancy that. Say, where's that handsome devil of Tengu you always have around?
I think Jason right now is barely holding it together, so he's gonna roll a check to see how well he does this.
Make a
I'm
performance
gonna
check then,
hold
I
off
guess.
on saying anything until we find out what happens here.
17. Okay. You mean Karak, right?
Yes!
Yeah.
If that was that sexy piece of meat's name.
We had a very bad run-in earlier today.
Oh, don't
He-
tell me.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
Huh. Well, that's not so great.
Yeah. It's not.
Never good to lose a member of your crew, and you've been doing a lot of that lately, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a bad habit of our party, I feel like.
Call it
Seemingly.
a habit.
I also wouldn't call it a habit, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah, you could.
I get
know.
the sentiment.
Yes, thank you.
Well, drinks and dinner on the house if you want it.
Oh,
May as well.
All right, dinner goose it is. And she runs out back into the kitchen and brings you out a full cooked goose.
oh my
Just
god.
sets it down between you. Normally I divvy it up, but I think you both deserve it right now.
After what happened, thank you so much.
It's like a full cooked goose with green beans and like asparagus and spinach, cooked spinach on the side. It's like a fully decked out bird.
I will eat the goose, but I have no idea how we're gonna eat this much goose.
That's alright. I'll eat the rest that you don't.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
We don't have health inspectors here in Otari, so I can get away with it.
I'm gonna choose to ignore that.
Yeah, that bit of information was I was happier not knowing that, but you know what? This is for Karak. That bastard.
I take one of the drumsticks and I toast it with him.
Yes, we toast drumstick.
Nice. You toast
We need a
drumsticks, you eat your goose, you drink, you make as merry as you can. And would you drink yourselves to passing out here, or would you eventually go back to your rooms?
I would eventually go back to my room. I'm not drinking that much.
That's fair. That is fair. Alright. So, you both wake up bright and early the next morning. At around 6 a.m. Sun's poking through the clouds, through the windows.
It would be really funny, Petra. I imagine we're both awake.
Yeah.
We're having this conversation. What if his cult sends a third member?
Technically, I think it would only be the second member of the cult.
Oh, yeah, true. But if there's a second member that comes around, that would be quite tragic.
I mean, yeah, that would be a hell of a conversation.
Literally. I didn't think it was going to be this dangerous when I came around, you know?
You may restore all of your stamina, by the way.
Oh,
not your
yes.
HP, but your stamina.
Oh, please.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Yeah. And when I got the message from Rin, I didn't expect this to be this fucking crazy. Seriously.
I don't know what I expected.
Now you're from around here, right?
Haven't always been.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you heading to Rin's? What other things did you have to do? I think, Petra, did you have a dagger you needed to pick up from Morlabent?
Yes, I do think I have a dagger that I needed to pick up from Morlabent.
What was it?
Or, no, I thought I already picked up that dagger.
You did, yeah.
Yep.
What were you picking up from Morlabent? I don't remember.
Nothing, I don't think.
Huh.
Did Karak
Okay.
have a whip there?
Oh, yes, Karak had a whip there.
Oh no.
That's what it was. Karak had his scorpion whip getting ghost touch on it. Would you want to pick that up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Maybe he wanted us to have it next of kin style.
What does ghost touch do?
Hold on, well, first of all, who wants it? While I'm looking this up. Deliberate, because I know it'll take you
I don't
ages.
do whips.
I'll take it, I guess.
Okay. So, what Ghost Touch does is it allows you to harm creatures without physical form. So, it quite literally allows you to touch ghosts normally with it. Incorporeal creatures are able to interact with Ghost Touch weapons as if they were normal weapons rather than resisting all of their damage.
And what kind of weapon is a whip?
A whip is a whip.
No,
It's a martial weapon.
Okay, that's what I was looking
Sorry.
for, thank you.
Well, there's also, groups and all that. There's a lot of categories, okay?
Pathfinder, please make it simple.
It is a martial weapon in the flail group.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I should be able to use that, that's fine.
and it has the disarm, finesse, reach, and trip traits.
Wonderful. It can live on my belt until we come across a ghost, and I forget that I have the whip.
Yeah, that checks out. That
Hey,
checks out for you.
if you want me to remind you, I'll put a reminder.
You're welcome to remind me. Alright. Okay,
Alright.
so out of character, I keep trying to just go to places that I think maybe Colby's character might be eventually introduced.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
And
here's
I
a
run
hint.
out of places.
Don't do that. Just go where you'd go.
Okay.
I
Let's go
don't
to
know
Rin's.
where we'd go. I don't feel like the two of us would go back to Gauntlet with just the two of us.
Yeah.
So would you sell the +1 potency whip? Or would you keep that?
Is that the same as the Ghost Touch Whip?
No, it is a regular +1 potency whip. It's
Let's
what the
sell
Ghost
that and
Touch
split
rune
the
came.
cash.
Okay, 35 gold.
Want to
To
split
each
it
of
or
us, or split?
each?
Split. Well,
Okay, 35 gold each.
no, not 35 gold each. 35 gold split in half.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what? 17 gold, 5 silver.
Yeah. I'll add that.
All right.
Woo. Selling off his
Well, the-
possessions. That feels good.
Good news is that he can no longer kick the ghost out of the house.
Mm-hmm. We'll take that.
I'm really grasping at straws here, man. I don't have a lot in the way of positives right now.
No, we don't. Honestly. I wonder if Remy's still alive.
Don't even... Not today.
Wow,
I
Petra
don't
doesn't
even wanna-
even want Remy dead now.
Honestly,
Honestly,
if-
Petra hasn't wanted Remy dead because Emma knows that if Remy dies, something worse comes to take his place.
I mean, you think Gramps is... Even if Gramps was still awake, could we have taken that gibbering Malver or what?
Certainly wouldn't have hurt.
I want to do some research in the library. I want to see if we could figure out a way to kill that fucking thing.
Sure.
Yeah. Take our minds off of... Well, try to take our minds off of this.
Okay. So you head to the library to do research then, I suppose.
Yes, we do.
Alright, so odds on Gibbering Mouthers being in this half of the collection that was stolen by the sister.
Yeah. I wouldn't give it that much, honestly. We could get lucky, you know.
When have we ever gotten lucky?
We don't. But I feel like... I don't know why, but...
You feel like this is where it will happen?
I don't know, I'm desperate, I'm grasping for straws, just
Okay,
like you.
fine. We'll go to the library.
Okay.
Okay. Roll recall knowledge checks that you think are appropriate.
Would undead is occultism or religion, and aberrations are occultism or religion? Which one is which? I
Hold on. Aberrations
I will
are
roll an
occultism.
occultism check.
Okay, occultism. Okay, I'll take an occultism check, because that thing was not undead. 22.
That's a 27 from me.
Okay. So, yeah, you head in to the library, you start looking around with the help of the librarians. You do find some information on Gibbering Mouthers when you ask the right questions. And basically what you find out is that, it's mostly stuff that you already know, but primarily you would figure out that the best way to deal with it is to try to clobber it to death, because for some reason its physical form has a much more difficult time recongealing when you smash it as compared to slashing it.
So basically, we gotta bludgeon it, right?
You would also find something that you probably already would know, which is that slashing it tends to just create new mouths.
Yeah. I think we did know that, unfortunately.
So that's what you find in the library.
Alright, so we just have to beat it to death, I guess. How long does it take to digest its prey? Do we know?
They're kind of like piranhas.
Oh no!
Because they have so many mouths, so they don't really digest the prey so much as they just chew it all up really fast.
Oh, so and
then it just kind of gets absorbed into the mass.
Well, he's gone. We're good.
I more was wondering if we would be able to, if we'd be able to get it before it was able to engulf somebody else.
I get the feeling it's too late for that.
Unfortunately, I think you're right.
Well, what's the plan here? Do we just...
Well, I'm gonna patch myself up.
Yeah. Can you patch me up too?
Sure. Let's start with you, shall we?
Alright.
Medicine check.
You're not DC 20 this.
25 for him.
25. That is a critical success. 4d8.
Oh my gosh.
He gets 17 hit points.
Alright.
I am back to full.
And you are no longer
I'm
wounded.
Roll a medicine check for myself. It's a 16.
That is a success. 2d8.
10 points of healing. I'm 3 short, but I'm fine.
And you are no
I get
longer
to take
wounded.
off my wounded condition, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
No longer wounded.
Dope.
Looking over the list of clubbable items I could have and use.
I mean, your fists are also...
These fists? I point out my...
Yeah, you are a scrawny little man.
I am
I was
scrawny.
trying to be polite.
Yeah. Jeez Louise, there's so many weapons in Pathfinder. A frying pan is a thing, guys.
Yeah.
You can live out your Rapunzel fantasies.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say Samwise, but that works too.
Oh, yeah.
Samwise the Brave. I want to hear more about Sam.
A pair of shears?
Thank you, Colby.
What? I'm a fucking rogue. I don't do bludgeoning, do I?
You do whatever weapons you're proficient in. So you are trained in martial, simple, and unarmed.
Oh, I did martial weapons now? Wait, when did that happen?
When the remaster came about. The remaster made it so that rogues get martial weapons.
Oh, so you're telling me I could totally use a...
Was a rapier not a martial weapon?
Rapiers are martial weapons, but rogues got proficiency in specific weapons. Specific martial weapons.
Okay.
But not
instead of
all.
proficiency on the whole. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah.
It's the same as 5e, where rogues only got proficiency in, like, rapiers and simple weapons. I think it was, like, rapier and longsword for some reason, because what fucking rogue would ever use a longsword?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm making a rapier. Okay, where are we going? What are we doing?
I don't
Do we
know.
risk going back to Gauntlet?
If we are going back to Gauntlet, I want to be prepared. That's just a weapon that can bludgeon something to death, you know?
Okay, what are you thinking?
I don't know. I don't know what the selection is.
A warhammer?
I'm a scrawny
frying
little
pan.
man, Petra. A frying pan. I could probably use a frying pan, honestly. I think Gramps would really like a frying pan, but by the way, what DM, what weapons could I use theoretically right now? Because there's like 37 trillion weapons in Pathfinder.
I don't know. You could. I don't know. There's staff. There's club. There's frying pan.
No.
There's flails.
Wait, there's a sap. I could buy a sap.
You
A
could
what?
buy a sap.
A sap. Yes. I'm actually proficient in that, right?
It is a martial weapon, so yes, you are
Yeah.
Do
proficient
I
in it.
know what that is?
It's a
How do you spell
it's-
it? S-A-P?
yeah, SAP. It's a it's like a metal, like a lead rod with leather wrapped around it. It's a non-lethal weapon. I mean,
Okay, I no
Yeah.
longer feel bad for not knowing what this is, because...
I only
Yeah.
know it because I've watched videos on Thief, the Thief games, and that's like the primary weapon you use in the Thief game.
It's like a nightstick, but weirder.
Yeah.
It's basically the original nightstick. So
I
like
like
guards
that there are
carry
gloves that do the same thing, apparently.
it.
They
Mhm.
just really reinforced the gloves.
So, do you want to buy a sap?
Sure.
All right, that's 1 silver, and I will add it to your inventory.
Shit.
You now have
1
a sap.
silver.
Are you broke? I'm confused.
No, I'm surprised at how cheap this is.
Okay.
It is a mundane weapon. Mundane weapons are pretty cheap typically.
I tried to hit shoosh, and I almost dropped it. I wonder if I could buy 2 of them. Just like start hitting people with it.
Do you want to buy a second one?
I'm looking at the other ones. Oh, there's nightsticks. Are you kidding me? There actually can buy a
Oh,
nightstick.
there's like a literal nightstick. Okay.
There's a
I
literal
would say
nightstick that does
I
less
will
damage.
say you'd only be able to access common weapons easily. Anything uncommon or above, you're gonna have to ship in.
So no Leo Mono, Leo Manao, whatever the fuck this is.
No.
This Aztec weapon.
You could
I'm
also get
if you
knuckle
can't
dusters.
pronounce it, you can't get it.
Yeah. So I can't get a pantograph gauntlet.
No. You could get regular gauntlets though.
Can I just have? Are there like dusters? Can I get dusters?
Knuckle dusters are a thing, yeah.
Shit. All right. Fuck. Go back to the old days. Give me a pair of knuckle dusters.
Okay. Knuckle dusters are 3 silver each. Do you still want the
3
sap?
silver each. I mean, fuck. Might as well take. Yeah, I'll take the sap and the knuckle dusters.
Okay, do you want just one or do you want a pair?
It's 6 gold for a pair, right?
6 silver.
6 silver. Sorry, 6 silver for a pair, right?
Yes.
I negotiate to get like 5 silver for a pair.
Well, you know what?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
I'm fine.
If you're buying this from the market, you get a
Yeah.
discount anyways.
Oh yeah, we do.
You get
Oh,
like a
yes,
20%
right.
discount.
Oh.
So, like, what's
You know, I
20%
just say-
of
I-
6?
Yeah. 3? No, that's not right.
20% of 6. 1.2. So you would get that for 4.8 silver. 4 silver, 8 copper. And we'll say the sap was...
I'll pay full price for the sap because the person selling it seemed like they needed the extra money.
Okay.
I just don't want to do that math.
So
Isn't your job math?
all the
No.
more reason to not want to do math.
Yeah, I just spent the
Fair.
entire fucking day just doing math.
All right.
And
so
not even complex math, simple math like this.
Jason has now just bought a bunch of bludgeoning weapons. Petra, do you want to buy anything?
Let's see. I still have several healing potions, so I think we're fine on that front.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just a note for the knuckle dusters. Those are weapons with the free hand trait, meaning you can wear those and also hold other items.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice. Maybe I'll get a pair of those as well.
Okay, Petra also gets a pair of knuckle dusters for 4.8 silver.
Damn, alright. What damage do they do?
1d4 bludgeoning.
Here we go.
Alright. You now have your knuckle dusters.
We can also
Excellent.
beat the shit out of anyone who comes and tries to F with us, you know? That's always a thing we could do.
So what now?
Well, I guess we go back, do we?
Fight that gibbering mouther.
Or we could go down the other staircase that was there, or up the
Yeah.
other staircase that was there.
Sure. But this time, the moment something goes south, we make a run for it. Deal?
Okay.
Alright. Oh yeah, speaking of which, if you think you're gonna die, and I'm gonna die, and you have a choice to run for it, please run.
Noted.
Yeah.
Also, just keep in mind, I do keep many health potions on my belt.
Right.
So, like, if you need a health potion or I am dying,
Yeah. I'll
we have options.
yeah, we do.
Okay. So you're going to the weird staircase, is that correct?
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
we're going to the weird staircase.
Okay, let me move you there on the map. There we go.
Christ, I
And-
need my light, because...
Yeah, you might want to turn a light on, because currently neither of you can see.
God bloody say.
Hold on.
Stumbling with flint steel.
All right.
There we go.
So, you going up or down?
So have we been both ways, or have we been neither way?
You've not gone all the way up, but partway up is where you found the thingy room. And then there were more stairs going up beyond that.
Okay, let's go up.
Okay.
This is up, right?
Yes.
Is it up? Okay.
You start moving along up.
Oh gosh. Drag and drop.
Come on, mate.
And as you get to the thingy door, Petra, your torch illuminates something that wasn't there before. Well, something that was there before were all of the remains of the crawling hands and the remains of the thingy, which you seem to see the remnants of skin, but no longer any bone. And instead, there is a very tall, armored figure standing in front of the altar to Nimbaloth, just kind of staring at it. Grenadine, you've mostly been here just because it's where the light is and you can't really see in the dark. But now a strange blue glow is coming from behind you. And you hear footsteps. Grenadine, what do you do?
I'm gonna point this out to Jason, like with pointing, not speaking.
Are they?
Call me! Yeah, oh, there you are. Okay.
Are they in the room currently?
No, they are behind you, and you have your back facing them currently.
Okay, but I would be able to like get line of sight with them.
If you turned around, yes.
All right, I'm going to turn around to look at them.
You turn around and you see what looks to be a human woman with very colorful hair and a rubber chicken on her belt.
I forgot.
You don't currently
I
see
feel
Jason.
like we don't address the rubber chicken enough.
We don't.
I think
We
we
probably
gotta get
should,
there.
honestly.
Ah,
I'm gonna be brandishing my rapier quite aggressively.
Colby, why don't you describe what they see as they gaze upon Grenadine for the first time?
you see before you a figure clad head to toe in battered, heavy armor. This armor, in fact, appears to be cobbled together from a few different sets. Really just mismatched Oh my god. Mismatched pieces. Jesus Christ. Mismatched pieces. Put together onto this figure. Each piece having varying amounts of rust, dents, and general wear and tear. Trailing off of his back is a cloak that, if not so mottled and moldy, wouldn't look out of place on a gallant knight. To describe what you see in a single word, what overwhelmingly surfaces in your mind is old. This thing you're looking at, this figure, is old. And the most striking part of them is the inside of their knight's helm. You can't see a thing past the visor, save for a pair of piercing, pinprick, teal eyes. Do I know you folks?
No.
Grenadine, you hear another voice from around the corner.
I peek my head around.
You see another human with very scraggly hair peek his head around.
No, I think I do know you. Petra Palmer and Jason Inara. Right.
Well, then you have us at a disadvantage because we do not know you. Unless you'd like to tell me something? I turn to Jason.
Do I? I do not know this person, do I?
You do not.
I do not know this person.
Not to your
no.
knowledge, at least.
I've never met this man before in my entire life.
Well, I apologize for the rude introduction. You see, resting on this figure's shoulder is a large sword. Though it's a little too big to be called a sword with how thick and rough it is. Really, it's more of a heap of raw iron. He raises this above his head as though he's winding up for a strike, and he plunges it into the ground, kneeling down with it as he does so. I've heard you folk were consecrating this tower. Isn't that right?
In a
I
way,
suppose that's a phrase you could use for what we're doing.
I think that's a noble goal. These souls here, they're trapped.
You're,
Someone's got to free them.
familiar.
right?
Something about you all was familiar. I get the feeling we were supposed to cross paths this day. So I would be honored if you would allow me to join you in this goal.
I don't think we'd say no to extra help.
But how do you know about us in the first place?
Yeah, I think that's the question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna point at Jason.
Word around town, I suppose.
Oh, you just hang out in town. Okay.
You're
Aye.
from town?
Aye, word of mouth. I heard you were... I've heard a lot about you. About your travels. About the folk you've been with. The elf. The goblin. The bird.
Oh, that was
No offense, mate, but I feel like we remember seeing someone of your stature.
Disposition. Oh,
Well, then, I've got to apologize. My memory isn't, quite what it used to be. It's just, flashes here and there at times, but... No, I know for certain that I know you two.
Right then.
I don't know how. Exactly. But
I'm sorry, but how did you get in here again? And Gauntlet just going for the front entrance like we did, or is it like?
I wandered in with a party of my own.
Oh,
When?
Didn't I?
I was gonna ask, like, what's that timeline?
Sorry. Time. It's hard to tell what day it is in here. No light. Feels
What year is it?
racing, though.
Currently, it is 4723 AR.
Well, if he heard about us in town, I don't think he's like...
Yeah. But we would have heard other parties trying to plunge in the Gauntlet, at least in town, right?
Maybe, but there was that party who came through in the Crook's Neck.
True. You look like someone who's part of the Crook's Neck. I seriously doubt it, right?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking a rhetorical question.
Oh.
Out loud.
As one does when they ask rhetorical questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will say, Jason, as you're questioning this, you hear it in this fellow's voice. He doesn't sound like he's lying. It doesn't necessarily sound like he's entirely sure of what he's saying either.
Oh, okay.
If the truth is not being told, it is not intentional.
Okay. Quickly pull Petra aside. I think he's being genuine. I actually think he's being genuine right now.
Okay.
If he's lying, then I think he's not purposefully lying. I think he's just confused, you know?
Alright, so what do we do about it?
I mean, if he wants to join us, at least I don't want to trust him to watch your back currently, but it seems like he's more of a front line guy, if that makes sense, you know?
I guess. Alright. Where are we going? What are we doing?
How long
Your
have you been down
name,
here? Yeah.
sir?
What's your name? Sorry, yes.
I apologize. My name's Grenadine, and I hunt
Grenadine.
monsters.
You hunt monsters.
Aye.
Grenadine with is that a J or an F?
What?
Did you
What?
say a J or an F?
I say that out loud as a joke to try and see if he laughs.
Yeah, he doesn't get it.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Okay.
so difficult to
Petra-
tell sometimes with Discord compression.
Also doesn't.
Yeah.
Neither. It's a G.
Okay.
Like the syrup?
There's a syrup called Grenadine? I say in character.
I suppose so, yes.
Right. Have you got an idea where you want to start? How long have you been down here?
You already asked me that question. It's hard to say for sure, but not too long. I don't think.
And where did you lose your companions?
Somewhere around here. In this, vicinity.
Right then.
Might have been further forward. Now that I think about it.
Forward.
These stone rooms, they all look the same. Forward. Closer to the entrance.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we were heading
Grenadine.
up these stairs. Do you want to follow us up these stairs?
Aye. My compatriots might be up there. Just going that way myself, anyways.
Right.
Hey. Lead the way to your compatriots?
After you, mate.
Aye. Thank you very much. And he's going to get up and pull his sword out of the ground.
How massive is Grenadine, by the way?
6'3".
Yeah, he's... I guess in medieval terms, that's really big.
In general terms, that's really big, especially compared
Yeah.
to you and your tiny. What are you, 5'8"? Comparative or 5'6"?
Ow.
Comparatively, you are tiny.
Yeah! Yeah, literally, Jason's... How tall is Jason? That's a
5'6".
Where is it? 5'6", he is 5'6", yes.
Both you and Petra are 5'6", I believe.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Grenadine, lead the way.
I've ever seen a guy like him in town.
No, he would not be missed.
Yeah. Moss growing on his armor, right? How long do you think he's been down here?
I don't know.
I'd even survive down here with... I'd even survive down here without... I can't imagine just eating just like mushrooms and
Might
aberrant
be.
meat. Maybe, yeah. Obviously, I mean, we saw what happened to Gramps, right? Those mushrooms.
He seemed to be having a pretty good time.
Yeah. He seems... At least this guy, Grenadine, seems mostly intact, so I mean... You know, oh. Visor good?
Aye. Got a bit stuck.
Okay, lead the way.
Are we going this way?
Yes. Yes, that way is up.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. The ruler's getting funky.
Oh, excuse
There
me.
you go.
Pardon.
Jason, you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh gosh.
I will leave you in the dark.
Yes, I do realize that. You've done that many times.
Now, hold on a sec. Let's just take a few steps back.
Cam scrolls back the clock, so we're standing somewhere else.
Petra, as you're passing through this area, you realize there's something wrong with the wall in this spot right here. The texture is just a little bit off.
Hey, mate, hold up.
What's up?
What you
Not
got?
you. The texture of the wall is weird. Might be a passage or door. Can I push on it? See if it has any give, anything like that?
You push on it and it does give. You found a secret door leading to a tiny hallway in which there is another door, seemingly. You would imagine. It looks like just a flat stone wall, but you know these places at this point.
Well, lads, should we see what's on the other side?
Aye. Me first then.
Yeah.
You're welcome
Need more
to
room
it.
for it.
All right. So, as you get here, all of you earn 30 XP.
Yay!
Whoa!
For what?
For getting here.
For doing nothing.
No, for getting here.
That's frightening.
All right. So, well, it took
Yeah, I
it
don't
took a
trust
perception
that.
check to discover it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's just a
okay.
secret check. So,
Okay.
all right,
Wow,
so,
we made it, guys.
Grenadine, you push on the wall and it opens up into a room with 2 chairs. And as you step in, a glow appears. Oh, don't fucking tell me. Are you fucking serious? Are all of the macros broken?
That's possible.
What?
I would be so upset because this one was really cool. I think all of the macros have broken. That's
Can you
so
fix them?
sad.
Or is that just the horror we must live with?
I can't fix them, no. I don't know how to code JavaScript.
Ah.
Okay, fair. I didn't know where the problem was coming from.
No, these are all things built into the module. I don't know how to fix that. That sucks. Hold on, let me see if
This
I can
is when the
figure it out.
werewolf transformed all over again.
Except this is hold on. Macro. Yeah, no, I don't have the ability to fix it. That really sucks. Well, anyways, I can still describe it. As you step in, a glow ignites from the center of the table as you see sitting in either chair a pair of spectral forms, which you would recognize at this point as Belcora and the drow that you have that painting of.
Oh.
That portrait of. And you can't hear what they're saying, but Belcora is speaking very animatedly about something while the drow listens very attentively. And then the vision fades. There appears to be another door over here.
Secret door. Fuck it.
Fuck what exactly?
I mean, we're going in, right? Secret door.
I mean,
Yes,
that's
technically we're
not
already
a
through the
secret door,
secret door.
but
An additional
It's a
secret door.
Secret door. Yes.
All right.
it actually
Yes,
appears
we
to
can
be
go
an
through the
entirely
door.
normal door within
Wow.
the secret door.
All right.
All right,
Well,
Grenadine, are you opening
I
it?
open the door.
All right, you open it, and you see another room on the other side. This appears to be another lounge area with 2 large plush couches, little table at the end, and another vision appears. You see Belcora relaxing in one of the chairs, or one of the couches, reading a very large tome. And you all
Is this
will
like
be able to
normal
read.
Belcora?
This is not ghostly Belcora. This appears to be normal Belcora. You all would see that the title of the book is The Whispering Reeds, which is, I believe, a book that you
We have
found.
that book, right?
I believe Karok had it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we no longer have that book.
Maybe? I don't see it in his inventory, so Jason might have it.
Did we sell that shit?
I don't think you were able to.
Was that one of the 2 books we couldn't get sold?
I think so.
What? Whispering Weeds?
Whispering Reeds.
Reeds? I don't have that.
You might
no.
have put it in the party stash.
Right, let me check.
Maybe. You might have sold it, honestly. I don't remember. But I do feel like I remember you getting it.
I get the
I know
feeling
we
of it.
had it.
Oh, yeah. It's in the party stash.
Oh shit, it's all the way back there. And the
We'll figure it out.
And you
later.
never figured
we'll
out what
go
it
back.
did, but yeah.
yeah.
And
Okay.
the vision fades. There's another door southward.
What about in here?
Of course, human, right?
Any good loot?
Belcora was human, yes.
Okay.
Grenadine, you open up the drawers on that dresser and nothing of real value. Anything that was in there seems to have been eaten by insects at this point.
Ah.
There's There is strange webbing, however, that you notice. It at first you think it's spider webbing, but it's kind of bluish green in color upon closer inspection. It's a little bit thicker.
Either of you know about spiders?
A thing or two.
Slowly look at Petra.
You recognize this web?
Do I recognize the web?
Make a recall knowledge check of your choice.
Spider lore.
Yeah, can I do my personal history lore? I feel like we've never used it.
Sure, I guess. We've never used it because I kind of realized it was a bad idea.
Do you want me to not use it?
I don't care. You can use it if you want.
Okay, we're using personal history and I got a 24.
24? Doesn't look like any spiderweb you've seen.
Alright.
If that comes from a spider, it's not from any that I know of.
I would like to look a little further and use esoteric lore.
Go for it.
23.
You feel like it's just at the tip of your mind's edge, but you just can't quite figure it out.
Whatever it is, I don't like it.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, if liking things was the prerequisite for exploring Gauntlet, I don't think anyone would do it.
No, I don't think they would. Alright.
Alright.
I open this door.
Alright. You open it, and it appears that you've found Belcora's private dining room as another vision appears of Belcora sitting alone at the table, drinking a glass of wine, seemingly, and enjoying an elegantly plated roast arm that looks disturbingly human.
Excuse me?
What?
Oh.
A disturbingly human-looking roast arm.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you said she was eating a roast arm.
Yes.
That sounds.
And the vision fades.
Seems pretty lonely. Cannibalizing other people.
Oh, look at that! I can make it show up.
Ah.
Oh.
And now it's gone again.
You almost feel bad for her. Oh!
Whoa!
That's
Whoa!
what, the macro is supposed to turn that light on and reveal the thing at the same time, but it clearly doesn't work. There is another door as Petra jumps on the table.
Yep, just don't mind me climbing over tables.
Yeah, just making sure it's a real table, right? It's not like an illusion.
Yeah, I'm not like gonna fall through the table because it's a fake table.
I will say, other than the weird webs, this entire place is strangely well taken care of compared to the rest of Gauntlet. Like, there's not really a whole lot of mold. There's not that many insects everywhere. It's kind of just seemingly clean and tidy.
This is quite nice. I open the door.
All right, you open the door, and on the other side, you first see that this appears to be the bedroom. And then you see that there is a light battling with Petra's. As you realize there is something on the other side, a strange swirling, almost void with eyes and glowing blue eyes and tentacles coming out of the void with little tiny hands on them. And it turns, you think it turns, or maybe it was always facing you. And she said you would come this way. And now I get to feast. And so it is time for initiative, my friends.
Right before we roll initiative. Am I in visual? Can this creature see me?
You are not currently able to see it.
Can it see me, though?
You don't know.
Oh. Can I try and stealth check this?
Not at the start of your turn, no.
Oh, so I can't
you can
roll
do that
stealth.
on your turn, but you weren't.
Oh,
you didn't
can I-
specify
oh,
that you
okay.
were sneaking around before. So no.
All right, okay.
You can try to hide on your turn, however.
But I will say, if that's the case, I'll literally say out loud, never an easy day now, is it?
Did you expect one?
No, not really. Never do.
Good, because that would have made you dumber than I thought.
So
Whoa!
let me just make sure that I'm rolling the correct thing here. Yeah, it doesn't specify anything. So, all right. So,
Wow.
Petra, are you using your thing where you drop to the bottom of initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You start with Panache. Good for you. You already were at the bottom of initiative. So,
Nothing
beginning
measurable change.
of the encounter, top of round 1, we start off with this creature, which is going to, first and foremost, send a strange web. It's one of those blue webs. It's going to send it towards Petra. That is a 38 to hit.
First, wait. Would
Yeah,
I be able to invoke my... Are we considered adjacent? Oh, wait, no, I can't. Never mind. No,
You're adjacent to Petra.
not to the creature. Never mind.
Correct.
yeah, so that crits.
Yes.
Oh.
So, I need you to... Oh, okay. So, you are immobilized by the webbing as it sticks you to the surface.
I resent this quite a lot.
It is then going to... send out this wave of darkness which consumes everything. Let me see if I
This
can get this
haunting
to work.
organ music really creating a picture, and I hate it.
We're just gonna say for now, Petra, put your torch out because it's completely dark.
Well, that fucking sucks, but okay.
Spaghetti-o.
And also the creature's light goes out. It is completely dark now.
I really don't like this, thank you.
There is still some light, you think, coming from the other room, but yeah, it's as if there is a shroud of light. Actually, what level is the ever-burning torch?
I didn't know they could be leveled.
Everything has a level. Yes.
I'm assuming it's whatever the lowest one is, but
Well,
that...
I'm trying to find it in your inventory. There it is. Oh, it is level 1, so yes, your ever-burning torch is suppressed.
Oh
And
god.
You have no idea where the creature went.
Hate that, thank you.
Before suddenly... Petra, you feel something attempting to claw at you from the darkness.
Oh,
That
don't like that.
is a 35 to hit.
Before you roll damage,
Mm.
I have low light vision, so would I be able to see this thing if it's
No,
adjacent?
you have low light vision, but not dark vision.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, that.
So yeah, you
that
currently
crits.
cannot see. Okay, crits. So let me roll some dice. So, Petra, you take. Hold on a sec. Okay. Petra, you are going to take from that. 12 points of piercing damage and 30 points of force damage.
Yeesh.
And in addition, I need you to make a will save.
Give me 2 seconds, will ya?
Yeah.
Can you imagine a TPK right after a character dies?
My God.
That would be absolutely
I would come to
incredible.
Vermont and kill him.
You act as though it would be my fault. This one's not my fault.
Will, you said?
It's the first turn.
Will, yes.
Okay, that's a 28.
28. Okay. You managed to... You definitely are hurting right now, but, you feel almost as if, like, that scratch is compelling fear into your heart. But you managed to shake it off. For now, at least. Jason, you're up.
Can I use an action to put my dagger of venom away?
Sure.
And another action to take out the Everbring. The Everlight Crystal.
Sure, you take out the Everlight Crystal and it does not pierce the darkness.
Fuck, I can't see!
What can we do here?
Is it a magical darkness? Like,
Well, you would guess as much.
the fuck do we do?
I don't know. I'm stuck to the wall.
This is true, Petra is stuck to the wall.
I don't have any fucking bullshit like immediately disperse darkness, do I?
I don't think you do.
I'm gonna just... It takes 2 actions to hold an attack, right?
Yes, takes 2 actions to ready.
Can I make a check, a recall knowledge check somehow to see if I know what the fuck we're fighting?
Sure, make a recall knowledge check of your choice.
It doesn't seem undead. Did it seem undead?
I don't know, make a recall knowledge check of your choice.
I will make an occultism check.
Go for it.
23.
23. You're not sure. You're really... Yeah, you're not entirely
Shit.
sure. You're kind of scattered right now. You're not having an easy time recalling your studies.
Alright, there it is. That's my turn.
Okay. That will bring us then to Grenadine.
Okay, Jesus. Well, I'd like to start by, using, my... What's it called exactly? Esoteric lore to, I'd like to recall knowledge using that to see if...
Are you recalling knowledge, or are you exploiting vulnerability?
I have to recall first before I can exploit, right?
Nope. Exploit vulnerability includes a recall knowledge check.
Oh. And
Exploit vulnerability basically is it's a recall knowledge check with your esoteric lore. It doesn't function like a normal recall knowledge check. It basically is you make an esoteric lore check against a standard DC for the creature's level, and then you get the effects of your exploit vulnerability.
I see. And would I be able to do that against a monster that I can't see?
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing says you can't.
I'm gonna exploit vulnerability on this thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna
go ahead and roll esoteric lore.
That's an 18.
18. That is going to be a failure, but you are able to exploit personal antithesis. And your weapon strikes become magical if they weren't already against this creature. So,
personal antithesis.
Yes.
So, this thing is a bunch of hands coming out of a void, and it just gave us... It enshrouded us in this magical darkness. So, what would such a thing be weak to? The scraps of wood, or of charcoal, I suppose, that were once used to light a fire. So, I'm gonna rub that on me sword.
Alright.
And then... and I can't hit it, right? Or I guess I could try.
You can try to target it. You just don't know where it is.
Oh.
You did. I would say you would have heard Petra yelp out in pain, so you would know that it's at least close enough to hit Petra. So you would imagine it's probably adjacent to you.
Okay. And then my final question: is there an open space right there?
You don't know. You can't see.
Shite. Okay. Would I be able to target Petra with a healing ability if I cannot see her?
You can try.
Okay.
We can certainly try.
She is currently hidden from you,
Yeah.
so you would have to make a DC 11 flat check to try, because you know generally where she is, so she's hidden but not undetected. The creature is currently undetected.
Would I be able to use my recall knowledge check, my esoteric lore, to see
You can only, exploit vulnerability or esoteric lore recall knowledge, because they are very separate things.
Because I want to know if I would know whether or not this darkness can be dispelled in any way.
Okay. I guess, yeah, make an esoteric lore check, I suppose.
It's another 18.
Another 18. I would say you would recognize this to seemingly be a function like the darkness spell. So you don't think there's any specific way to dispel it. You don't know if the creature cast it as a normal spell, or if it has some other function.
Okay. I'm going to... Would I need to be holding my cantrip deck to activate it?
Yes.
Shit.
Well, I would say you'd be able to maybe pull a card out.
But not cast it yet?
Hold on, let me look at the cantrip deck. It takes one or more actions. So, you activate, you envision your desired cantrip, causing its card to rise to the top of the deck, and draw the card. Okay, so you would be able to, since it's on your belt, I would say you would be able to activate it as an action, and then it casts the spell.
Okay.
Which would cost however many actions the spell costs.
Could I spend the one action to activate it now and then cast...
Wait, sorry, Okay, I'm reading this again. The activation takes the same number of actions as the cantrip you chose to cast, so you envision it, and then you grab the one and it casts it immediately.
I see. Okay, so I'm out of actions. I wouldn't be able to do that.
You have one action remaining. So if you had a one action spell, you could do that.
Yes, but the one action spell I wanted to cast is two action. So, oh gosh. I'm going to use my amulet of the occult, my pendant of the occult, I mean, to cast guidance on Petra.
Okay. Petra is now guided. Alright then, that is the end of your turn. That brings us now to Petra.
Okay, from my understanding of how I read Disrupt Undead, I don't have to see the creature?
I'm gonna say if you're targeting a specific creature, you have to be able to see it. So you'd be
Really
able to.
unfortunate.
I mean, I guess you could wildly lash out with it. Like you could pick. It's the same way that anything with invisibility works, where you'd have to make you'd have to randomly not randomly you'd have to choose a square, and then I will roll flat checks to see if you. Or I guess, yeah. If you pick a square,
I know-
you might be able to hit it.
Do I know which way the hit came from?
Let's see. I would say you would have felt it hit. No. I mean, it kind of felt like it was brushing across you. Like, not from a specific direction. Just sort of across.
Okay. Alright, well first I'm gonna try and get free, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and make an escape check.
That's an acrobatics or an athletics?
Acrobatics, athletics, unarmed attack.
Let's go with unarmed attack. It's a 14.
14. That is a critical failure. You don't get free and can't attempt to escape again until your next turn.
Oh my
Dope.
gosh.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna pick this general direction, just like shooting a 30-foot line, my webbing, and cast Disrupt Undead.
Okay, you throw out your Disrupt Undead, the light of which is immediately swallowed by the darkness.
Awesome.
Alright, that is the end of your turn, I believe. So that
Great.
brings us around to the top of round 2 with the creature. Which is going to start out by sending a web at Grenadine. That is a 26 to hit.
Ah, that hits.
Okay. So, Grenadine, you are now immobilized and stuck to the wall.
Good.
And then another web is going to go out towards Jason.
Uh-oh.
That is a 25.
25.
And you
hits.
are off guard against this.
Yeah,
Now,
so.
here's a question. Does that count as an attack?
Yes.
Would I be able to use my implement's interruption on this square right here?
You can certainly try.
I'd like to try.
Okay. You do not make connection.
Shit.
Jason, you are also now stuck.
Uh-oh.
So all three of you are now immobilized by this webbing. And this next one is going to be a claw strike against Grenadine. That is a 31 to hit. And you're off guard
31.
And I'm off guard.
because
Oh my
you
God.
cannot see it.
Does my AC already... Oh, hang on.
I've not actually made you off guard condition-wise, but I guess I probably can do that
Okay.
real quick.
In that case, that crits, but I... Oh, I used my reaction already!
Yes, you did.
Okay, I'm gonna hero point that.
You're hero pointing it. All right. That is instead going to be a 25 to hit.
That's just a regular success.
Okay. So, Grenadine, you are going to take 6 points of piercing plus 14 points of force, and I need a will save, please.
Okay. Oh, crud. Hang on, I messed up the stuff.
Your total is 20 points of damage.
Okay, so that's 20 out of my stamina. And you said that's a will save?
Yes. 20 out of your stamina. You don't have 20 stamina remaining.
Oh, okay. Okay. God, that's a 16.
16. That is, unfortunately, a critical failure.
Oh my god.
Grenadine is now frightened too.
Jesus Christ.
Can I use my reaction to lower his frightened condition?
Sure. Grenadine is now frightened 1.
Yay.
Petra, what are your how do you reassure him?
It's alright, bud. I've been webbed up in worse. That might be a lie, but we're not gonna say that out loud.
I don't like this.
You hear which Petra you would recognize is Aklo for I have a feast.
Oh! Can I speak Aklo back? Not at this minute, just, is that a thing I can do?
Sure.
Okay.
That brings us to Jason. Yeah, because you know Aklo, so you can speak Aklo. Jason, you're up.
Can I try and free myself?
Sure, make an escape check.
Dave, it's got to be acrobatics or...
Athletics, acrobatics, unarmed attack.
I'll take an unarmed attack on that. 24.
24. That is unfortunately a failure.
God.
You feel the web starting to give way, but it's just not quite enough. That was, however, a regular failure, so you can try again if you want. But that did count as an attack, so you will take multiple attack penalty.
I know where this is coming from, at least, or a general idea.
You would have heard its voice, generally in the direction of where you think Petra is.
I will attack in the general direction of where Petra is, aware that it's somewhere that way.
Okay, go ahead and, well, first and foremost, actually, the way invisibility works is that I roll both your flat check and your attack roll. So what's your attack modifier?
Perfect. Attack modifier with multi-attack penalty is a +9.
You don't make connection. You don't think.
Damn it.
You're not sure. Your blade doesn't feel like it hits anything. But
Okay.
you have one action remaining.
I'm gonna take an L and try and unrestrain myself again.
Okay.
19. Nope. Fucking
That is
failure.
unfortunately a failure.
Alright.
This is the end of your turn. That brings us to Grenadine.
Okay, I'm going to spend my first 2 actions to cast the light cantrip from my deck on myself.
Okay, you attempt to cast the light cantrip from your deck onto yourself. Let me check that real fast. Okay, you cast light, and the light is immediately swallowed by the darkness.
Oh, even magical light?
Yup.
I genuinely have no idea what to do.
Fuck him up. Just.
So, none of your... Jason, your hit didn't connect?
Nope.
Not
I
that
didn't
he's
know if it
aware
was
of.
because I rolled low or sorry, you know.
Okay, I'm going to try and... I don't need to make another exploit vulnerability. I can just make a strike right there, right?
You could also choose to exploit vulnerability again to try to get
Oh, right. Yes.
mortal weakness if you wanted, but that's up to you if you want mortal weakness. That's really... You would also be able to learn, more about the creature if you succeeded.
Yeah.
But that's up to you.
Yeah, because attacking it really isn't going to do anything right now.
Depends on if you hit or not.
I suppose. Yeah, that'll be an exploit vulnerability on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll esoteric lore.
Esoteric law?
Esoteric lore.
Oh, I love esoteric law. That's an 18.
An 18. That is unfortunately a failure, but not a critical failure.
Oh, okay.
So you still have personal antithesis.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Petra, who is guided regardless of what the thing is. And Grenadine, you are no longer frightened.
Lovely.
Hi, hello. May I attempt to escape from my bonds?
Go for it.
It's a 24.
24, just shy. Not quite able to make it.
Okay.
You feel them. You feel them straining.
I would like to cast Disrupt Undead in this general direction.
You
Just kind of
cast
in a
Disrupt
shot.
Undead, and the light is immediately swallowed by the darkness. That is the end of your
Does that
turn.
mean anything, or...
Was that?
Never mind.
No, say what you said.
Does that mean anything? Like,
Well, it means that the light was immediately swallowed by the darkness. It means you did not you do not think you connected your hit, because normally you would feel it. I will also remind you, Aklo is not the undead language.
oh yeah.
So that's the end of your turn.
Fucking hate aberrants.
I would like to yell at Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, is this one of those run situations?
Yeah! I think it is!
Unfortunately, we're all fucking stuck to walls,
Yeah.
so I don't know how we're gonna run anywhere.
This is bad. This is really bad.
The creature cackles. You can certainly try. As we get to the top of its turn.
Sir.
Oh, God.
And it is going to start out by going for a strike on Jason with its claw.
Alright, it's next to me. Did we know that?
That is a 32.
32. I will nimble dodge so it's not crit.
Okay. Yeah,
I love
alright.
that you
So
can nimble dodge while in webbing.
it's
You
just
like that
webbing.
scene?
He
You're
can't
just like,
move,
"Ugh!"
but it gives way enough.
I maneuver my hips, right? So it doesn't, like, penetrate right into my heart.
He's immobilized, not restrained.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so that is
It's
going
only-
to be
yeah.
7 points of piercing.
Oh,
plus
hey.
16 points of force.
7 plus 16, you
And
said?
I need a will save. Yes, 7 plus
Wait,
16.
hold on.
For a total
7
of
plus
23.
23. Ow. Okay, and you need me a will save.
Yes.
18.
18. That is unfortunately a failure, but not a critical
Yeah.
failure, so you are frightened 1.
Okay, okay. I'll take it.
Oh, yes, I didn't know if I still had my reaction to use.
It's the top of
New
a round.
round.
It's the top of
New
a
Oh,
round.
round.
you're so right. I would like to use my reaction
Okay.
to soothe him in this very unsoothing situation.
Okay. It is then going to go for another one on Petra. That is a 34 to hit.
I hate you and it crits.
So that just did a melee against Petra. Right after
Yes.
it did a melee against Jason.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Yes.
My implements interruption on this square right here.
Yes. Okay. So I've got to roll both your flat check and your attack roll.
Please roll high, dude. That dice is rolling really good.
Your weapon does not appear to make contact.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
I swear to God, man.
You know,
It's-
that's the thing. That's the thing with our luck, right? It's
The
only
die
exclusive
is
to
not
us.
being nice to you. Clearly, the
dice-
Twisted Taverns die do not like you.
Oh god.
Evidently not.
These taverns are so twisted, man.
So, that was a critical hit, yes, Petra?
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage, plus 30 points of force damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Petra is now dying 1. And it has 1 action remaining, which it will use to strike out at Grenadine. I swear to fucking God, it only rolls well for me.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
That's going to be... After this round, I'm letting you pick a new die. Because this is nuts. Because that is a 29 to hit, Grenadine.
Hits, but it's not crit.
Okay. That is at maximum multiple attack penalty.
What the fuck is this?
I hate everything.
Which floor are we on?
It is a boss fight. You're on floor number 4.
I see.
This is the floor. This is one of the floor 4 bosses.
I see.
There's 3 of them on this floor.
Okay.
Basically every fight on this floor is a boss fight. Now that I think about it. Anyways, Grenadine, you take 5 points of piercing, and you also are going to take 14 points of force. And I need a will save, please.
Okay. Let me just mark accordingly. And will save. Nat 20.
Nat 20, alright. You are not afraid this time. That brings us
maybe
to
should be,
Jason.
but you're not.
Actually, Petra, why don't you make a real quick will save just for the hell of it?
My
You can
dying
still be-
corpses will save.
Yeah, you can still be frightened while you're unconscious.
Yeah.
That's a 21.
A 21. Okay. Frightened 1. All right.
You are the devil.
Jason, you're up.
Oh God, I don't know what to do. Can I try striking at where I think this enemy is?
Sure. Just with your
Alright.
regular old
Just a rapier. Yeah.
All right. Nope, you
Oh,
don't
you gotta
roll.
roll it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't roll it. Wait, stop! Before you roll it, can we get another dice?
Yes, which die do you want?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Let me put all of the Twisted Taverns dice away because they're being very mean to you.
Yes, please.
All right. Die number 1. I can't remember if you've definitely used this one before. All
Yeah,
right.
it's the
Have,
one
but
that-
not in the past 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Plus 14.
Plus 14. That is just barely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh.
Oh, yes! That's what we like to see.
When I say barely, I mean fucking barely.
Oh my gosh. Oh, fuck off. 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. You feel your weapon connect with it.
Oh, gosh.
All right, you have 2 actions remaining.
I'm trying to cut myself. I try to get myself free of this.
Okay, go ahead and roll whatever the thing with multiple attack penalty.
24.
24, unfortunately, does not
Fucking
do it.
hell! Why we keep rolling the 24s?
What is this DC?
Okay.
I'm
This
really
DC, it's 25.
unhappy.
The DC is fucking 25, but we can't roll anything above 25 for some reason. Yeah.
1 action remaining.
I'm gonna fucking just I can't roll unless I roll a 19 or a 20. Then we can't get myself free out of this. So that's not worth it. So I'm gonna try and just randomly attack again that thing.
Okay.
With maximal 2 attack penalty. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Your blade does not make contact.
Yeah. Okay.
That brings us to Grenadine.
Oh Lord. I have a question.
I probably have an answer.
Would Mirror's reflection carry conditions?
Mimics your actions exactly. Anything that targets or would affect your reflection affects you and uses your statistics. For something that would target or affect both of you affects you only once. So it would carry conditions. It is literally a copy of
Okay, okay. I'm not going to do that then. Exploit vulnerability.
Okay, go for it. Esoteric lore.
19.
That is unfortunately a failure.
I'm doing it again.
Okay. Actually, no. You can only exploit vulnerability once per
Son
round.
of a bitch.
Apologies.
All right. Well, I still have personal antithesis, correct?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. And 2 actions remaining.
Let me just check the party sheet real quick. Oh Lord. Okay. Do I know that Petra is down?
I would say you would have heard her stop struggling.
Okay. Would I be able to touch Petra?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay. With
My healer...
With
my
what?
healer's gloves.
healer's gloves? Okay. Oop. Oh, I threw the dice across the room. Hold on.
Good. Hopefully they'll reset our luck.
We need someone to blow on him.
Oh, I gotta put my headphones back on. There we go. All
Tim,
right.
find your local pretty person to blow on your dice for our luck.
Well, unfortunately, my dog is upstairs, so...
Oh, okay.
Okay. Grenadine, you managed to reach and make contact with what you think is Petra. So go ahead and roll that 2d6 plus 7.
That's 13 points of healing for Petra.
Petra, your eyes flick open, though you still cannot see.
Ow!
All right. Grenadine, I believe you have 1 action remaining.
Yes, I'd like to attack right... Well, I'm going to attempt to... break myself free.
Okay, go ahead and roll your escape check.
And is that just a flat d20?
No, it's an acrobatics, athletics, or unarmed attack. With multiple attack penalty, but I don't think that matters here because you haven't attacked.
Okay. Let me check my unarmed attack. Oh, yeah, I'm doing an unarmed attack. What the fuck?
What did you get?
15. I have a plus 13. I got a 15.
Jesus Christ. Why can you not... Why can you guys not roll the past 2 weeks? Like, at all?
No, I feel like we need to just end this campaign. That's what the
It's
dice
not
are
just
telling
this
us.
campaign. Do you not remember last week? Y'all couldn't roll above
Yep.
16
Yup.
for 3 hours. I
I'm sorry.
just edited it.
What is
I'm sorry, what was the name of this podcast again? I just wanted to make sure we got that established.
So that's the end
To
of
be fair,
Grenadine's
we
turn.
knew this going in. It's just
Yeah,
it sucks a lot more when it's recorded for everyone to know.
All right. Top of round 4 with Petra,
Hi, hello.
who is currently
like to-
bloodied.
I would like to start by trying to escape from the hellish experience that I'm in.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, since you are pinned to the wall, you're not prone.
I appreciate that.
So go ahead and roll the thingamabobber.
Haha.
What did you get?
It's an 11.
That is unfortunately a critical failure. You are unable to attempt to escape again until your next turn.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna cast a 2-action heal on myself.
Okay.
Okay, that applies 10 healing to me. So,
All right.
Yay!
And that is the end of your turn. That brings us to the creature. Okay. Jason, this one's against you.
Oh, yay, okay.
Natural 1!
Thank God.
Oh, fucking
okay.
finally!
Fuck!
Crit fumble. That was with an
You
unarmed
slice
attack.
open your own head and
Ferocious
there's no
fumble.
brain
You
left.
critically hit an ally within your reach.
Yeah, nice.
That does
Fuck.
nothing.
Can it hit itself?
Please.
No.
Fuck
Because
off.
it is
Alright.
not an
Hey,
ally.
what about me, myself, and I?
Yeah.
It is going to go for another strike against Jason, though I will say, something I will give you. Jason, it strikes you from a completely different location. It seemingly is striking you from there. From the other
Okay.
side. It's moved.
It's moved towards the door.
Jason, that is an 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
Okay. That brings us to Jason.
I yell, it's moved in front of the door. I'm gonna try and escape first and foremost.
Okay,
I'm
go for
not
it.
fucking off guard anymore. Unarmed attack. Watch this be something like a natural 1. 22. I haven't rolled anything above a 12 today.
That is unfortunately a failure.
I'm gonna double slice whatever that area is.
Okay. So I'm going to roll both of those, and those
Yeah.
are at multiple attack penalty.
A second multiple attack penalty.
Yes.
And the dagger of venom. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I used the dusters for this.
Oh, yes. Yes. We'll say that's fine. Okay. You do not make contact.
Yep, as expected.
And that's
That's
the
my
end of your
turn.
turn. That brings us to Grenadine.
Okay, if I know that it's there, I'm going to attempt to first free myself.
Okay.
22.
22 is not a success, unfortunately.
Alright, then I'm going to do another exploit vulnerability.
Okay. Go for it.
32!
32! That is a success. Not a critical success, a regular success. Finally! Finally, it clicks! You fought this? You think you fought this exact thing before. It's a creature called a Void Glutton. And it, as far as you're aware, doesn't have any specific weaknesses, but you do know that it is immune to magic.
Immune to magic. Alright.
With certain exceptions. There are certain spells, because it is a type of will-o-wisp. And will-o-wisps have immunity to all spells except for a few.
Okay.
But you can't remember them right now.
And then, how many words do I get as a free action?
Like a sentence.
Alright. I know what it is. It can't be hurt by magic. Then,
Awesome.
Nice. That doesn't bode well for us.
You have one action remaining.
what else even can I do here? I mean, fuck. If I attempt to escape again, is that a multiple attack penalty no matter what? Even if I do, like, acrobatics or athletics?
Yes. Yes.
Then I'm gonna do it again with unarmed attack.
Okay.
Another 18.
That is unfortunately not a success. That is the end of your turn. That brings us to the top of round 5 with Petra.
Okay. We're gonna start with my classic attempt to get out of this fucking webbing.
Okay, go for it.
That's a 31.
31, that is a success! Petra, you finally managed to break free of the webs.
Wonderful. Excellent news. I know that, what's his bucket is over here, so I'm gonna try and cut him free of his webbing.
Do you move?
Yes.
Okay, you make that move, and where did you think he was?
Here.
Okay. Alright. You do manage to find him in the darkness. And so I would say... okay. Yeah, go ahead and, I would say in this case, you could, if you're cutting him free, you could make an actual weapon attack for it.
We can see how that goes. Please not a nat 1. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god, she got a nat 1.
Hero point that shit.
Yeah, I know. I have to hero
Okay.
point it. Fuck!
Oh, do you have a hero? Oh, okay.
I do have a hero point.
Okay.
I was just saving it because I was pretty sure I was gonna die. Okay, that's a 20.
20, unfortunately, is not a success.
Oh,
Fucker. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Alright. That brings us to the Void Glutton, which is going to
I'm sure web me again.
start out going for Jason.
okay.
That is a 38 to hit.
38 hits, yep.
And I'm assuming that's a crit?
Yeah, there's nothing I can do against that.
Alright. And that is going to be 6 points of piercing
6
Plus-
points of piercing? Okay.
plus... hold on.
That's not good.
Nothing good comes after that.
36 points of
What
force.
the fuck?
Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm actually out.
And I need you to make a will save.
Alright, we'll say...
You're also stuck to a wall, so you're not prone
27.
once you wake up. 27. Okay, you are not frightened at least.
Yay, I'll take that.
It is then going to go ahead and do that. And Petra, that is going to be a 28 to hit.
That will hit. Am I still off guard even though I am not
You
restrained?
are off guard, yes. The off
Okay.
guard is from your inability to see it.
That sounds about right. Yes, that hits.
Okay. Then you are webbed up again.
Motherfucker.
This time to the floor. That is the end of its
Yay.
turn. That brings us to Grenadine.
Okay. I mean, there's a very real chance we TPK here.
Yeah, no, we
Yes.
are TPK.
Yeah.
We are TPKing today.
No, you don't know that.
Okay, you can't make that a declarative statement.
Either way,
as,
Remy
like,
will
we
be
have
alive.
decided that we
Yeah,
will
Remy
be
will be alive.
TPKing here.
I just get a feeling, man.
If we TPK here,
Okay, well, put your feelings back where they belong. Repress them.
it is my first session with this character. I swear
Yeah.
to God.
If he's gonna lose another character, it's going to be to another gibbering mouther, I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be, okay? We make that clear. We establish this.
Alright, what are you doing?
God. I have to try freeing myself.
Okay, go for it.
15.
15 is a critical failure. You cannot attempt to escape again until your next turn.
Can I attempt to free Jason?
Sure. How do you attempt to free Jason?
Tries to cut me out, obviously.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh.
sake.
I hero point that
Now,
shit.
I will say, it is an escape, not an actual strike. So if he crit
Oh,
fails,
okay.
then it's just gonna prevent him from...
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on, sorry. critical failing escape means you cannot attempt to escape again, meaning you cannot attempt the escape action again.
Okay.
So this would just be aid. I would consider this aid.
Okay.
So he's not just clocking Jason's
No.
lifeless body in the face.
Regardless, whatever Grenadine's doing, Jason, it's really not helping. You take a -1 penalty to
Oh my god.
to your next attempt to.
Oh, at least oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Grenadine, you have 1 action remaining.
Sure do. I'm going to use my mirror's reflection.
Okay. Where are you placing your mirror?
Right.
Because you can't see out of the darkness. Pretend that light doesn't exist. You can't see it.
Okay. I'm still just going to toss it as far as I can in this direction.
Okay, what's the range on it?
15 feet.
15 feet. 10, 15. Okay. You toss it out.
Oh, I can only see this. I can only see the... There we go.
Actually, your reflection is able to see. Your reflection is outside the darkness.
Oh.
Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, your reflection is just barely in the darkness.
Son of a bitch.
It can... I just
God
noticed my
damn it.
measurement template that actually tells us where the darkness is, not the actual in-game darkness.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us around to the top of round 6 with Petra.
Okay. Well. I guess I'm gonna strike here about.
Okay, with your rapier.
I suppose so.
Okay. What's your attack modifier?
Plus 13.
Plus 13. Your weapon connects. Roll damage.
That's nice. That's 20 points of damage because I have my
20
precise strike.
Points of damage. Precise strike. Did you specify that that was a finisher before?
No, I did not. So.
I'll allow it. But you really gotta specify when you're doing a finisher.
Noted.
So yes, you do get your precise strike damage, because that's an extremely different amount of damage. Alright. And you no longer have panache.
Alright, and then from there, I'm gonna try and escape. See how
Go
that
for it.
goes.
With multiple attack penalty.
That's a natural
Hey,
20.
natural 20! Alright, you break free.
Ooh.
Okay. And then, let's see, how far can I move?
Actually, hold on, that was a critical success. You get
Yes.
free and remove grabbed, immobilized, and restrained conditions imposed by your chosen target. You can then stride up to 5 feet. So move 5
Excellent.
feet if you would like.
I'm gonna move 5 feet there, and
Alright.
then I'm going to use my last action to stride.
You are going to have to attempt to tumble through if you want to go through there.
Okay, we shall tumble through. What
least
is a
now I know
tumble
where he
through?
is.
Acrobatics, or
Acrobatics.
athletics?
Acrobatics. That is your skill for.
That is a
whatever
29.
you are. Against this reflex DC, that is a success.
If
So
its reflex DC was 29, I was gonna cry.
you get through and you get panache. Well, if its reflex
wonderful.
DC was 29, then you would have still succeeded.
I know, but
Either
Still.
way, you succeeded that. You have panache. And I believe that is the end of your turn.
it is.
All right, then. That brings us now to Jason, who is dying.
Yes,
So
I
need
am
Jason
dying.
to please make a lovely, lovely dying check with DC
It's a flat
11.
check, right?
Yes, flat check DC 11.
Flat check DC 11. 14!
14, you succeed. You are no longer dying and just unconscious.
Oh, nice! That's what I like to see. Actually, I would much rather not be unconscious, but
Regardless,
I'll take what I can get.
You're not dying at least.
Yes.
Yay!
I will spend the rest of my turn not dying.
All right. That brings us now to the void button, which is going to, first and foremost, send a web at Petra. That is a 39.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that crits, so...
Petra is immobilized once again. It is then going to end up striking Petra now with a claw. That is
Of course it is.
If I can read, please, 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So you take 8 points of piercing plus 11 points of force for a total of 19.
Awesome, I'm very mortal.
And I need you to make a will save.
Even more awesome. 21.
21, you are frightened 1.
That's understandable.
Alright. So, that is the end of its turn. That brings us to Grenadine.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to break Jason free.
Okay.
Wait.
So, I
Let me
guess...
check. Is Jason down? Yes, he is down. Fuck.
Yes.
He's unconscious, yes.
Oh god, in that case, I'll have to try breaking Petra free. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't worry.
where do you target?
From this Grenadine to right here.
Petra's not there. You have 2 actions remaining.
Oh yeah, she just tumbled through. But Grenadine wouldn't know that, I don't think.
You would have heard it. Or at least you would have heard some sort of a commotion. I guess she did just roll across a table, so...
In that case, I'm going to attempt to... Also, functionally, the door that is right over here is open, correct?
Yes, you left it open.
I'm going to attempt to lay on hands, Jason.
Okay.
Gotta lay on hands. What?
Okay, you are successful. So Jason is going to regain...
Give me.
Let's see, it is heightened +2, so that is going to be total of 18 points of healing to Jason. And he
18
gets
points? Okay.
the lay on hands of +2 to AC for 1 round.
Ah. Wow.
And Jason is not prone because he's stuck to the wall.
I'll take what I can get.
All right.
Shit.
Grenadine, I believe you have 1 action remaining.
I do. Wait, did I do reflection wrong?
I don't
When
think
does
so.
the reflection dispel?
Some events force you to determine when you move, you choose the square from which to move, but the effect also ends. This happens automatically at the start of your next turn. So you do have to choose Which one?
Start of my next turn.
I would say after you summon it. So that would have been the start of this turn.
Well, I just... Yeah.
So you've done all of the things from that point, so...
Yeah, so I'm just going to put the reflection back there, then.
Okay. All right, then. And that is the end of your turn. That brings us to the top of round 7 with Petra.
Okay, can I grab a health potion from my belt and drink it?
Sure. 2 actions.
Wonderful. Very nice. Okay.
How much did you get?
Now, 15 points of healing.
Lovely. You are no longer bloodied.
Okay, now I'm going to try and escape.
Okay.
As we just... 15.
That is
so
unfortunately a critical failure.
Etc., etc.
That is the end of your
so on
turn.
and so forth, what have you.
That brings us to Jason.
Try to cut myself free so I get some maneuvers in.
Okay. Your escape check.
Best I got. You're at the roll up better than an 11. I do not. I roll a 2.
No, that unfortunately is a critical failure. You are not able to escape again.
Double. Do I know where it is?
No.
No. Okay,
You
just
would have heard
double.
Petra roll across the table, and then I'd say you would have. No, you were unconscious, so no.
I was unconscious. Yes. So I will.
You're just glad
slice.
you've got your weapon in your hand.
Yeah. I'll double slice something in this direction.
So one with rapier, one with I guess with knuckle
the
duster.
dusters. Yeah, the dusters. With second multi-attack penalty.
Yeah.
Plus 9.
So neither makes contact.
All right, that's fair.
All right, that is the end of your turn. That brings us to the Void Glutton, which is going to start out by striking at Petra. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So Petra is going to take 8 points of piercing plus... Oof. 13 points of force.
Well, I'm down.
Okay. Petra is now dying too. And then it is... The creature is going to... You all hear... You're not entirely sure what the sound is. It's almost like slurping, but it's like... It's as if it's slurping through the air. And you see...
No.
You suddenly see light as the creature... you can see it pulling something ethereal from Petra's unconscious body. And it seems that the excitement of whatever this is has just caused its light to burst out, and it's powerful enough that not even this magical darkness can conceal it any longer. So you can all see now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't, so...
Well, yeah, because you're unconscious, but...
and it's
also,
eating my soul, but yes.
Is going to... It appears that it regained some of its vitality from this. Not much, but some. And let me just double check. Okay. That is that. That is the end of its turn then, as it just is going to fly quickly over to there. So it is actually now flanked. That brings us to Grenadine. So choose which mirror is you.
This one, right here.
Okay. Jason, you hear a shattering next to you, and Grenadine's no longer there. You look over, and he's over there. Still webbed up, but...
Oh. Cool, but also we're all gonna die soon.
All right, Grenadine, 3 actions.
I'm gonna make.
Oh, you just got moved from initiative. That's not good. I'm realizing an issue with how we were doing
Oh
that.
no.
Don't worry about it. I fixed it.
Okay.
I don't want to die, guys.
You're not dying today.
I might be.
You might be. So if I don't need to do another exploit vulnerability. I can just make a strike and I get.
You get personal antithesis.
Okay. I couldn't identify any like actual weakness though, correct?
No, as far as you're aware, it does not have an actual weakness.
Okay. Then yes, I'm going to invoke personal antithesis.
Okay.
So let me just check out.
That means you deal extra damage equal to 2 plus half your level, so 2 plus 2.
Okay. And then what's it called? The empowerment. What is that? What bonus does that give me? An additional
Empowerment?
2 damage per weapon die.
Ah, yes.
So I get an additional 6 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm gonna make a strike against this fucking thing. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That unfortunately is not a hit.
Even while flanked?
Even while flanked, dirty 20 does not hit.
Oh god. And it's weak to magic.
Nope.
I
Not
mean,
weak
it's immune to
magic.
magic.
Immune to magic.
Oh, how I wish it was weak to magic.
Oh, and none of you are off guard to it currently anymore because you can see it now.
If I were to use something
We
like
take those.
so, forbidding ward wards an ally against a specific enemy. Would that work?
Forbidding ward. 1 second. Forbidding ward. Ward an ally against the attacks and hostile spells from the target enemy. The target ally gets a +1 bonus to armor class, status bonus to armor class and saving throws against the enemy's attack, spells, and other effects. So yes, that would work.
Okay. I'm going to pull that card from my deck and cast it on Jason.
Okay. Yeah, Jason does not have lay on hands anymore at this point. So that would actually work. So let me, hold on. Gotta find the thing. And that was Forbidding Ward. Forbidding Ward. Target a token. Jason has a +1 to AC. Do the math
Yay.
yourself.
I'll do it myself.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Okay. I think that was everything you can do.
Yes.
How do I add an AC to this? Whatever.
Just do the math.
I'll do the math.
It's a
Okay, 24 AC.
+1.
I have 24 AC now. Okay.
Jason, you're up.
All right. Jason and Nara with 24 AC is up. I just looked at Grenadine. I'm like, we traditionally run in this scenario.
He says, while all of them are still webbed up.
Yeah.
Can't quite run just yet.
All right. Fuck it. I'm. Oh gosh. It's a free action to drop.
Free action to drop, yes.
A free action drop the Everlight Crystal,
Okay.
and
The
I
Everlight
use
Crystal
my
goes out.
1 action to pull out my Dagger of Venom.
Okay.
And I got 2 actions remaining. I'm gonna try and double slice this fucker.
Okay. And that does remind me, actually, Grenadine is lit up from the light spell.
Oh, correct.
I will apply that.
Oh. He is lit.
I'm beaming.
Oh, and that just lasts until your next daily preparations.
Oh gosh.
So, all right. And you said you were double slicing?
Double slice.
All right.
Double
for it.
slice. Okay.
And you actually make these attacks because you can see it now.
Yes, I can see finally. 28 to hit.
28 just barely hits.
Barely hits. Okay. Second one going in. 29 to hit.
29 also just barely hits. Go ahead and roll
Alright,
damage
first
for both.
one. Damage. First one sneak attack because you know
It is flanked. Yes.
it is flanked. 14 points of damage, and then the second one is 3 points of damage. So 17 points of damage total.
Okay, 17 total points of damage.
Not bloodied.
Not yet.
Oh shit.
All right. I believe you have one action remaining. No, never mind. You used
No,
your
I
action.
pulled out the dagger,
Pull out the
yeah.
dagger. All right, then that is the end of your turn. That brings us to Petra. Dying check, DC 12.
It's a 17.
17, that is a success. Your dying value goes down by 1. All right, that brings us to the Void Glutton, which is going to... feed on Petra again. That is going to... It's going to regain a little bit of vitality, not as much as before. It is then going to strike against Jason with its claw. That is
fuck.
a 26.
26 hits.
Okay. So Jason is going to take 8 points of piercing plus...
How many? 8 plus what?
8... hold on, I needed to roll.
Okay.
He's doing math.
8 plus 9
8
force.
plus 9. I am on 1 health.
My God.
And
I
then
am
as its final
the
action,
most mortal.
it is going to start moving.
Oh no.
It is going to start moving, he
Oh,
said
oh,
knowingly,
Oh! I forgot.
to the man with a new character who has a reaction still this turn.
I forgot. That's not just for attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna interrupt that.
Okay. Also, that does not affect attacking. Implements interruption does not affect attacking.
Oh, does that just stop it? Or wait.
It does. Implements interruption only affects when the target uses a concentrate, manipulate, or move.
Oh wait.
Attacking is not a manipulate.
Wait, what's the one? Oh, hang on.
You're thinking of attack of opportunity, probably.
I thought if it was adjacent to an ally that I'm adjacent to and it attacked it, am I thinking of a champion's reaction?
Probably, yeah. You're thinking of Davina's champion
I
reaction.
see.
That's
I
what you're
see.
doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has use a move action, so you do get an implements interruption
Gotcha.
on it.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a strike, and that's a 28 to hit.
28. That barely hits.
So that is 10.
And also, just to note that this does not, your implements interruption does not apply multiple attack penalty, and it does not apply to multiple attack penalty at all.
Wonderful.
That's what makes it better than the champion one, because the champion one does include multiple attack.
I see.
So it takes 10 points of damage. It is now bloodied.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was... it is then going to finish its move to go around Jason, so it is no longer flanked, and that is the end of its turn. That brings us to Grenadine.
Okay. Let me just do some measuring. 5, 10, 15. I wouldn't be able to toss my mirror into its space, would I?
You cannot telefrag it, no.
Damn.
TF2 hits out.
The
This is not Quake 3 Arena, no. Not with this, at least.
The source
Scheisse.
metal object clipping into another metal object sound. Shit, so I can't quite well, I could spend 2 actions to give it flanked. Which honestly might be worth it with this thing's AC.
I mean, no matter what, you can... Wait, 2 actions to make... It only takes 1 action to make it flanked. If you put your mirror on the other side, your mirror will flank.
But it's a 15-foot limit.
Oh,
so
I
would have to stride.
Yeah.
At that point, might as well just stride your whole body over, right?
It would also require him actually getting out of the webs.
Yeah.
Oh.
That too.
Was that Merchant of Venice quote, never say die?
Is that a quote from Merchant of Venice?
I don't know. It's been like a century and a half since I read it in like high school. It has been. It's been
I
like
never
6
read
years.
it, so I'm sure that you're correct. I just didn't know that was from that.
I might be getting that wrong. I think I'm missing the first half.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna...
What are you doing?
I'm gonna toss my mirror right here. Wait, is that 15 feet? Can I toss it on the chair?
Shh. Sure. A copy of Grenadine just appears on the chair.
And for flavor, I would like to describe the way that this works, because now you can see it.
Sure.
Grenadine is going to toss this oddly familiar-looking little piece of shimmering light over to that chair. And as he does so, what appears to be a bunch of bones, follows it from somewhere underneath his sleeve or something, or from behind his cloak. You're not really sure where they come from. And then these bones assemble themselves into a copy of Grenadine. With this, armor, I'm assuming is being supplied by the mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does that mean Chelsea's made of bones?
So you have 2 actions.
The
remaining.
copy is at least. I'm now going to strike this fucking thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
23.
23 unfortunately does not hit. You have 1 action remaining.
I would then like to attempt to free Jason.
Okay. Go ahead and make an escape check, I suppose.
25.
25, that is unfortunately just shy of what you need.
Oh,
Okay.
come on.
That brings us around to the top of round 9 with Jason.
I need to free myself. I tried to free myself.
Okay, go for it.
It's all as an unarmed attack, right? Nothing fancy.
Unarmed, acrobatics, athletics.
Unarmed, here we go. Fuck off, dude. 15.
That is a critical
it's a
failure.
Crit fail.
What is happening?
Good fucking lord.
Oh my gosh. I'm double slicing this guy. Oh wait, no. I can't reach. I can't like drink a health potion right now, can I?
You would have to drop a weapon.
Drop dagger of venom. I'm drinking
Okay.
I'm drinking a regular healing potion
Alright,
minor.
your final 2 actions are used to drink a healing potion.
Yeah. I roll 1, apply
Oh
1
my
hit point
God.
back.
Fucking
dude.
God.
You're kidding.
Oh my
Jason
god.
Adara's diet tonight, guys.
Petra, you're up. DC 11.
Wait, she already rolled 17?
Right, that was a success.
Oh, okay, success.
That's a
right, sorry.
15.
15 is another success. Petra is no longer dying.
Hey, we take those. We take those W's.
That brings us
I'm
to
just
the Void
unconscious
Glutton.
and can't get myself conscious.
The Void Glutton is going to start out. This is strange, and I do not like it. It is going to strike at the Grenadine copy. That is a 37 to hit.
I'd like to use my reaction.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm going to collapse and turn that crit into a regular attack.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out. I guess this would cause both to collapse.
I think so.
Yeah, this would cause both to collapse. So I will roll damage, and you are off guard while collapsed. All right. So regular hit, regular damage. 8 points of piercing, plus 17 points of force.
Oh, not good.
And both copies of Grenadines. Why don't you describe what this looks like?
Yeah, so as the Void Glutton strikes the armor, this copy of Grenadine, as well as the original Grenadine, right by the door, rumbles like a piece of paper. Like, the armor and everything within it, which you can't really see any flesh in there, just falls to the ground in pieces.
And the Void Glutton just sort of, all of its eyes just fixate on this for a moment, and then they just look at you, Jason. This really keeps getting weirder and weirder. Anyways, hello,
it really
Tasty!
does.
And it's going to strike at you.
I lose it. It really does, as I'm about to die.
Actually, I need Grenadine to make a will save, please.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Don't want to forget our will save.
I would just bet this guy, dude.
23.
23. That is, unfortunately, a failure, so you are frightened 1.
Krilling myself.
All right, and that strike against Jason is going to be a.
I'm so screwed.
It is going to be a flat 30 to hit.
Flat 30. I'm out. That's it.
But it is not a critical hit, correct?
It is not a crit.
Very important distinction, because that would automatically give you a +2.
Yes.
To dying. So that's
Thank
going
God.
to be 4 points of piercing plus 14 points of force. Jason is
0.
down again, dying 2. And the Void Glutton is going to move over there to keep itself afloat. That is the end of its turn. Grenadine, you're up.
So here's the thing. I've already used all of my healing options.
Yup.
Legitimately, do I have any option aside from just running?
Feeding them potions.
I don't have potions.
Right, they do.
Ah! They do. Okay.
Easily accessible on my belt.
All right. How many actions would it be to pour a potion into Petra's mouth?
2. 1 action to take it off her belt, 1 action to feed it to her.
Who has the higher dying value currently?
Petra's not dying. Jason is dying.
And then it would also be 2 actions for Jason?
Yes. Assuming he's got one on his belt.
Jason is actively dying.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pour a potion into Jason's mouth.
I'm assuming you reform first, because you kind of have to.
Yes. My bones reassemble, and also I've decided this is the real one.
I had a feeling. All right. So I will delete that one, move this one over there. There we go, so that you don't get deleted out of initiative. Okay. So which potion do you take off of Jason's belt?
What's his biggest one?
The biggest one would be, so he's got a minor healing potion and a minor elixir of life.
Which heals more?
Healing potion.
I'm gonna pour the healing potion into his mouth.
Okay. So, Jason, roll 1d8.
I rolled
What
another
the
fucking
fuck?
one.
Oh my god. Well, at least you're conscious again.
Yes, I am.
And you never got unwebbed, so you're still standing.
I'm still standing.
Better than yeah. All right, Grenadine, that is the end of your turn. That brings us to the top of round 10 with Petra.
I physically cannot do anything, correct?
I believe that is correct, yes. Jason!
Yes, I'm trying to cut myself out again with an unarmed strike. Which, once again, is a fucking 7.
Oh my god!
I have not rolled a single dice over 60.
Bro!
Dude!
Oh my god. Well,
Look
that was
at
a
this.
regular failure.
Can I use a hero point and just like...
Do we even have hero points left?
Don't think so. Did I use a hero point today?
I don't remember. This is why you should be flipping your things over.
No, I should.
I think
be.
you
I should
did.
Be. I did. Okay, I did. Okay, I did.
I feel like you've all used your hero points at this point.
Yeah.
That would
We
make
have.
sense. We're at round 10 of this combat. I feel like you've used all your hero points at this point.
Yeah. I'm. All I fucking got. What the fuck do I have right now? Let me see.
Weapons.
Weapons. I have weapons. I have actions.
2 of them, in fact.
2 of them, in fact. Fucking double slice.
Okay. And this is with
Rapier and
rapier and
knuckle duster.
knuckle duster.
Yeah.
Now I will note that your oh wait, sorry, never mind. Ignore that. Ignore me.
What?
I misremembered double slice.
Oh. Double slice?
Yeah. Yeah, go
Double
for it.
slice.
Roll both.
25 to hit.
25 does not hit.
Oh, fuck. Knuckle duster, 8.
8 certainly does not hit.
That's
And
my
that is
turn.
the end of your turn. That brings us to the Void Glutton, which is going to start out by... well, first and foremost, the darkness dissipates.
Oh,
Hooray!
yay.
And it is then going to go for a strike on Jason with the claw. That is a 22 to hit.
22 does not hit.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, we got this, guys.
It's then
Just a
going to
natural
go
20.
for a strike on Grenadine. That is a... That is a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So, Grenadine, that's going to be 3 points of piercing plus... Oh, that's not terrible. 6 points of force.
Oh. Can I block with my buckler?
You need to actually have your shield raised, I think. And that takes an action. Because I don't think you have shield block.
No, I don't.
You do not have the shield block feat.
Concentrate manipulate.
So the only way to actually get the bonus from your buckler is to raise it as an action on your turn.
All right, I'm down.
Okay. Grenadine is unconscious.
Oh, we're dead. Uh-oh.
Jason is now the only one.
And I have
With hit
2. I
points.
have 1 hit point, guys. Uh-oh.
The Void Glutton is then going to scoot around over there. And top of round 11, Petra can do nothing. However, I am going to have Petra make a religion check.
It's a 26.
26. Okay. Just a moment, please.
Uh-oh. Some divine intervention shit, please. All those coconuts, come on.
I have done a lot of coconut.
Yes. You have done a lot of...
interactions.
Man, it's all coming back, baby. You know, that's what we like to see.
Petra, you feel your eyes managing to open. You're at 1 hit point,
Oh!
and the strands of the web they don't feel sticky anymore. They're still tangled around you, but they feel much like you'll have a much easier time getting out of them. You have 2 actions remaining.
Am I allowed to see now, or is that
Oh yeah,
still-
you're not unconscious. If you removed the unconscious condition, you would no longer be blind. And you're also not prone. Because you were stuck to the
Appreciate
wall.
it. Okay. I am going to attempt to escape.
Okay.
That's a 30.
A 30. You managed to get yourself out.
Where the fuck was that when, you know, all hell was breaking loose?
1 action remaining.
Jason is still up, right?
Jason is still up.
Yep,
Barely.
I'm up.
He is mortal as hell and still webbed up. Grenadine is a pile on the floor. Actually,
we,
a pile in the chair.
Do we let Colby's second character die in 2 sessions?
Third character died.
Third character die.
If it happens, I'll be
First
very
session.
upset, but, you know.
Oh, you know
you
what?
just see what
Let's
Emma
do it.
does.
Let's do it. I'm joking.
If this happens, Cam, I'm gonna be having a discussion with you
Yeah.
about where to go from here.
Okay, I'm gonna
Fair.
go here.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Petra darts across the room. And that was your action. You are now in the bedroom. And as you get there, a vision appears. You see a stone archway up to the north, shimmering as a portal opens, while the spectral form of Belcora steps through with a cruel smile on her lips and blood on her hands before the portal closes again. You also see a door right in front of you.
Awesome, I'm so glad that's my last thing that I see in this life.
That brings us to Jason.
Do you guys want me to just run for it, or you want me to stay?
Well, you need to actually get out of the webs first.
I mean, the question is I'm gonna
Also-
die here?
I can't tell you what to do, so.
Yeah, that's also true.
Can't what?
Can't tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Both like, in a moral,
uh,
ethical sense and like a metagame sense.
I'm trying to cut myself out right now. Unarmed attack. 31! Fucking
31!
finally!
Finally, you managed to cut yourself free. You have 2 actions remaining.
Stride over to where Petra is. I'm strip striding over to here.
Okay, you stride over to there.
And I'm just like,
1
Petra,
action
are we making a
remaining.
run? Are we making a run for it?
No?
No. No,
There's
we're
a
not.
part of me that really wants to say yes, but the part of me that knows that Colby died the last time that we did this really can't justify fleeing his dying corpse.
In
Again?
character. In character.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know what you want to say.
Do you want me to be like in character? Yeah, we've known this guy for like 5 minutes, so like fuck him.
Yes, that's literally what I feel like Jason would do. But like at the same time, again, the metagame part of me is like, fuck it. It would be better if we all just died here, right?
I don't know.
I want to have it in good faith. Colby.
I can't even be mad at you, Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just.
If you're
I'm
gonna be mad
more
at
so
anyone, be mad
mad
at Jacob for not showing up
Yes,
tonight.
that's who I'm mad at, actually.
Yeah.
Is the fact that, like, there's literally fucking nothing we
Yeah.
can do.
This is just
Yeah.
an absurdly
Like,
stacked
we can't-
encounter.
It can't be fucking balanced for 3 people.
I mean, honestly, even if he was here, I don't know if it would make that much of a difference. This
Yeah.
is a
Okay.
really fucking tough fight.
Oh, we walked right
But,
into
like,
this.
point stands, this is all balanced for 5 players.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what we're fucking supposed to do.
Yeah. I don't know. Jason, you've got one action.
Is this the Nameless Legacy existed on this continent?
Nameless Legacy does not exist in this setting.
Oh,
What do you
in
do
that
with your
case-
one action?
I'm straight up. Oh gosh.
I'm over here in the tower, straight up dying. And by dying, I mean getting killed.
Oh no. Oh.
Got a fucking jork
This
in
is
it.
how it ends. This is how it ends.
I will say, if you guys have to choose between saving yourselves or saving Grenadine, save yourselves. I don't think there's much you can do for me here.
I
Yeah.
don't think it matters. I
Yeah,
think we're gonna get
Jason
webbed
just
up
needs
right
to make a
here, and then
decision.
we're gonna get hit, and we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Can we reason with this thing at all?
He just wants to eat people. He doesn't have much of a thing. Jason. In character? You want me to do it in character or meta game decision?
In character, preferably.
In character. Jace is gonna make a fucking run for it. He's gonna crack this door open. Oh, it's locked! Shit!
The door does. It's not locked. It appears to. Sorry, be stuck fast
Okay.
by something you think webbing, probably. Sorry.
Oh gosh.
So you'd have to force it.
Okay.
Let's see. How
Can-
much movement do you have left right now? Because we can say that was all part of one stride.
Yeah, that was one stride,
Yeah, that was one stride. So you have one action remaining still.
I'm fucking... Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Alright, okay. We don't want all our characters and the DM to die today. That would be really bad.
Talk about a
I have
TPK.
to force the door open, right? Yeah, I know. Do I have to force it open? I just have to... Yeah,
You can attempt to force it.
Athletics check?
Yes, forcing open the door is an athletics check.
Alright. 24.
24 to force the door open. That was a success. You BAM! Crack it open. And it leads to a room. A closed room full of webs. It appears to be some sort of a trophy vault.
What's inside?
You see-
What's in the box?
You see quite a few corpses webbed up. You, at first glance, see it looks like the upper torso of a drow with mandibles for a mouth and several eyes. You see another more intact drow corpse, and then you also see another strange-looking corpse. Go ahead and make a recall knowledge check real quick.
I recall knowledge. Would this be a nat? I will try and do a nature check in this case. Or it's a humanoid corpse, you said?
Yes, it's humanoid.
I guess a nature check? I'll try a nature check. 24. Now the rolls are coming in. Yeah, the good rolls are coming in.
You're not entirely clear what this thing is.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely seems to be humanoid, though. So
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I can give you it's very, like, pale white skin. It's got a long, mostly rotted tongue lolling out of its mouth.
Oh.
Actually, its skin is mostly translucent.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But they appear to have a couple of things on them. Actually, you know what? Hold on. What's your perception modifier?
Perception plus 11.
Okay. At first glance, it appears you see that the intact drow corpse appears to have some jewelry. The weird translucent thing looks like it has some sort of a weapon case slung over its shoulder. And the weird half drow with mandibles, it looks like it's got a strap on its arm with little slots for potion vials, and it appears to have one left.
Oh. But do I know what that potion looks like?
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
If it's not a healing potion, we're so fucked.
It is blue.
Oh.
It is not a healing potion.
Yeah. Jason doesn't say, if we don't want to end up like this, we gotta get out of here.
That's the end of your turn. That brings us to Grenadine. Make a dying check.
That's a flat D20.
D20, yes.
13.
13, that is a success. You are no longer dying. That brings us to the Void Glutton.
Uh-oh.
Which is going to start out by moving over to here, and when it sees Jason, no you don't! And it just flies over to you. My shinies!
It's your shinies, I know!
That's
it's
a
so cool.
25 to hit.
I can't. Oh, wait, I nimble dodge. I still have +1 AC.
You still have +1 AC from what?
Remember, what was that thing that Geraldine gave me?
The lay on hands? That only lasts for one round. That's way gone.
I'm dead. Okay, I'm unconscious. I'm dead.
So,
yep. I can't nimble. You said 25 to hit?
25.
Yeah, I can't nimble dodge out of that.
Yeah, you cannot nimble dodge out of that. Just barely. But, yeah, it is not a critical hit. But, yeah, 7 points of piercing.
Yeah,
and then a whole bunch of force damage. Yeah, 10 points of force damage.
Alright, I'm out.
Jason's out, and then it's going to go for a strike on Petra. How many hit points does Petra have? One. You didn't update it.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. That is a natural 1.
That doesn't hit.
Right when you need it. Useless.
That was an unarmed attack. You become wounded 1, or your wounded value increases by 1. That doesn't help you much. But, it's something. Top of round 12. Petra, you're up.
Okay. I have to leave him. I don't have another choice. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna pick up Grenadine. I know it will encumber me.
You attempt to pick up Grenadine, and he's kind of coming apart in pieces.
Come on.
And as you try to pick up the chest plate, a bunch of bones fall out. And a skull rolls out of the helmet. And you realize the skull is twitching. The bones are twitching as if they're trying to pull themselves back together.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Am I able to speak here?
No.
Damn.
You're unconscious. You're too busy trying to reconstitute your form.
Can I even put a healing potion in? He doesn't have a mouth.
Well, he does, but it's it's really just his jawbone flapping up and down. Petra, you feel your grandmother's presence. I understand now. Tanave, grab the skull and run.
I pick up the skull and I'm gonna book it.
Okay, you grab the skull and you book it.
However far you're gonna let me get.
As many as you can, as far as you can get with your actions.
I think that's as far as I can get.
15. What's your speed? 30?
Yes.
You have... Yes, that is all you can do with this turn.
Okay.
All right. Jason, you're up.
I can't do anything. I'm dying free.
Yep, you've got to make a dying check.
Watch me a natural one. I just expire.
I mean,
19.
19, your dying value goes down by 1. You are dying 2.
If I rolled a 20, I would have been so fucking hyped. But nope, rolled a 19.
All right, that is the end of Jason's turn. That brings us to Grenadine, who is unconscious. That brings us to the Void Glutton, who is going to fly out and lightning fast, just through the air, catches up to you immediately with one fly action. It's going to go for the... Oh my god, that's another natural 1.
Oh.
That was... Until healed, you are clumsy 2.
No way.
It's taking penalties. It's
sprayed
trying. It's got
itself.
1 action remaining. And it's going to use it to attempt to web Petra. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Do you have any reactions?
Like a specific reaction, or do I have a reaction?
Do you have a reaction that would help with this? Or do you have a reaction that maybe would also have just applied there that you never use?
The Guardian's Deflection, maybe?
That's not the one I was talking about. You could use that.
Oh, the Opportune Riposte.
So you get choose one. Oh wait, never mind.
Well,
Guardian's
I don't
Deflection
think I
is...
can even use
yeah,
the
you
Guardian's
can't use Guardian's
Deflection because I don't have...
But you can attempt an opportune riposte if you want.
I will do that.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to try to make a strike instead of disarming it.
Yes, because that would be
Okay, and this does
ridiculous.
Include multiple attack penalty. Not that that matters in this scenario, so go ahead and roll the hit.
It's a 31.
31 hits. Roll damage.
Why did it give me the precise strike damage?
Because you've got to
panache?
tick the box off.
Oh, god damn it.
Don't
Okay.
you have panache as well? But
That she gets precise strike damage, just not
Oh, okay.
all of it. She gets
Oh,
like
okay.
3, not 3d6. So just what is your precise strike damage?
My usual precise strike damage?
Yes.
Why can't I just find what I want?
Okay.
Okay, it's 3. There we are.
3? Okay, so just we
Okay,
can look
so
at
that's
the
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay. 12 points of damage.
Yes.
Done. It then rolled its thing for the web. You are webbed.
Yep, that's on brand.
That brings us around to the top of round 13 with Petra.
Okay, I would like to try and escape my webbing,
Go for it.
please. Oh. That's an 18.
18
so-
is not a success, unfortunately.
Cool. Can I try to escape again?
Go for it.
That's 10.
10 is a critical failure. No more escaping.
Awesome. Well, cool. I don't think there's actually anything you can do.
You've got one more action.
I can't give... doesn't matter. I'm out of range anyway. Fine, I'll attack it with my rapier, I guess.
Okay, go for it.
It's a 16.
16, that is unfortunately not a hit. That brings us to Jason. Go ahead and make your recovery check.
Flat check, DC 11, right?
DC 12.
16.
Alright, your dying value is decreased to 1. Grenadine can't do anything, and the Void Glutton. You can, Petra, even though you can't see a face, you can just feel the smug aura as it sort of just circles around your head.
Let's see. Are we done now? I think we are. I think it's pretty clear who the victor of this is. So, what say you? We cut a deal.
What kind of deal?
Well, the living one, you leave him to me. He is mine. For as long as he can last.
What does that mean?
It means I'm going to torture him slowly to death. And I will let you take your skeleton and leave.
Alright, so I'm thinking of...
Alternatively, you could stay yourself.
Jason told me earlier today if I have to leave him and run, right? That was a conversation we had?
Yeah, I was
so.
like, look, if it's... What?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I literally said, like, if we had to cut a deal and run, just fucking run, dude. Like, seriously.
I'll take the
It's a
skeleton and
flashback.
go.
Flashback.
Excellent. You may collect the rest of his pieces.
The webbing disappears from around your feet.
I do not have need of him. He cannot feel pain. He is boring.
And the Void Glutton zips off into the other room. You hear the door slam shut.
Do I get one more roll? One more dying check from that?
Well, first, Petra, you're no longer restrained. What do you do?
I'm gonna pick up his bones.
All right, you take 2 actions to get back over to him.
Yep.
We're still in combat until Jason...
I know. So I take 2 actions, I get over here. Of course I collide with the wall first, so... Collect his bones.
All right, you collect his bones. You have now collected Grenadine's bones.
Do I have any more actions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. So, that brings us now to Jason. Make a dying check.
What needs to happen is that I need to roll a natural
If
fucking
you roll a
20.
nat 20, then you get up with 1 hit point.
You guys ready? See me roll a dice?
I'm blowing on it from across the airwaves.
Everyone
Yeah,
just blow.
across the entire country, we're just blowing up this dice.
Somewhere across the
Hot
internet.
dice, hot dice.
Four strangers, like, one person who literally met all of you, like, on the internet is literally, like, 4 of you are blowing through dice thousands of miles away
We're putting
right now.
our key towards the spirit bomb.
Yes.
We're putting all of our hatred towards
Raise your-
Jacob into this roll.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait, hold on, before we do this, hands up to make us spirit bomb from Dragon Ball Z, right?
I think
Dragon,
that's
how do you say
from
Dragon? Yeah,
Dragon
okay.
Ball Z.
Yeah, okay. I have not actually watched that all the way. All right, ready? Let's do this.
Do it. Nope.
10. Nope,
That's a failure. Your dying value goes up by 1.
Oh, I'm dead.
All right. It's gonna start feeding. Yeah, it's gonna start feeding.
Yeah.
So it is gonna regain its hit points there. Yeah, that'll bring us around to Petra.
I guess I'm gonna take the bones and run as far as I can.
Okay.
Ah! No, stop doing that.
All right.
I'm gonna grip my torch.
You get yourself out of there.
Nope.
Jason, make another dying check.
Oh, I could. It was still a chance for that spirit bomb, right?
Mm-hmm. There's still a chance.
Oh, free! I'm dead.
Ooh, that is just barely not a critical failure. You're now dying 3.
Okay, dying free. Okay.
That brings us to the Void Glutton, which is once again going to heal itself.
Oh.
By feeding on you. It is already no longer bloodied.
Oh.
Petra, go.
Guess I just keep running.
Can we end the episode right here?
Oh, we will be in a second.
Oh.
All right, Jason, one more.
Nice knowing you all. All right. Final dice. 15. I'm dead.
That's a success, actually.
Oh, it's a success. Okay, okay.
All right. Going around again. Petra, do your movement. Jason, we're just going to keep making dying checks until we know the result.
All right, all right.
I literally don't know how far I can physically move on this map to get where I'm going.
Oh my gosh.
What did you get, Jason?
I'm rolling this right now. 11.
11? That's a failure.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right, all right, all right.
Where does this door go?
Can we say
to where you
Petra
fought Joel.
escapes?
Oh, Petra has
say-
escaped at this point. We're
Okay.
we're just rolling to see if
All
you're
right.
making a new character or not next week.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, okay.
Hey, he said he would torture him.
6. I'm dead. I'm dead.
6, that is it. Jason has actually died
Jason
now.
has actually
What
died.
the
Has physically
fuck?
died.
Back to back.
And Petra is leaving with a pile of bones and armor.
Yes.
God damn it.
Can we like?
Literally, as soon as she is out of like a place where there is going to be like any kind of active threat, she just kind of falls to her knees and starts screaming.
Fair. I think I'm going to do the same exact thing once we get off this call. Holy shit. Jason,
Oh.
as your spirit is tormented out of your body, you encounter Belcora's ghost. Make a will save.
I'm gonna just like give her the 2-finger salute from both hands. Natural 20, 21,
Natural
31,
20.
31.
Fuck this ghost. You're tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Of course,
You
this
just-
is when the
bitch.
natural 20
Flip her
comes.
off. She just shakes her head.
Oh, they continue to fall one by one. By measly one.
There'll be more.
I'll
and they're
deal
coming
with
after
you later. I'm sure.
Yeah.
And they will feed the machine.
Oh,
and at
there's
this
a
point,
machine involved. Okay, all right.
Jason, you are no longer staring at Belcora. You're no longer in Gauntlet, you don't think. You're in a weird chapel. Broken orbs at the front of the chapel. You see, sitting in pews, Oberyn, Karak, Nyx, and an orc woman who you don't recognize.
Okay.
And that is the end of the session.
Oh, there we go.
So, Petra, how are you feeling?
Unless you want me to start screaming right now, don't ask.
Fair. Grenadine, how are you feeling? Also fair.
I'm glad.
Jason.
I'm glad I didn't die in my first session.
Yeah. Jason, how are you feeling?
You know what? I'm dead.
Yup.
I'm sorry I had to sell you out to save the skeleton boy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you were down a party member again, and yeah, that was just rough.
That darkness, man. Like that
darkness.
killed us.
It was the darkness, and it was the webbing.
The action tax.
Yeah. Yeah. The webbing is rough because it really feels a lot worse than it actually is. Because it doesn't give you any penalties or anything; it just prevents you from moving.
The unfortunate thing
it feels so rough
is that we can't retreat if we're webbed.
Exactly.
And the DC is so goddamn high.
This thing is so fucking powerful. That's a level 8
Good
enemy.
lord!
What are we
That's
doing?
the most powerful enemy I think you guys have faced so far. Across all campaigns.
To think if we just ignored the secret room.
Yeah. Or to think if
But
you
hey,
just had
we
Remy
got
Raddington
those
with you.
30 XP!
Yeah.
And also to
30
think
XP.
you're technically supposed to fight this thing at level 4 all the way across
What
the board.
fuck, man?
Wow.
Which is why the book specifically puts the condition in that if the Void Glutton is clearly winning, it's going to make a bargain to torture one of them to death. That is in the book.
Wow.
I didn't make that up.
I figured you wouldn't.
This thing has a plus 20 to hit. Its AC is 30.
What the fuck?
It is a level
sorry.
8 enemy.
Even with the
We've returned to my hysterical laughing of last
even
week.
with a party of
Yes.
5, how the fuck are we supposed to match a 30 AC at level 4 with a thing that is immune to magic and I'm assuming can't be restrained?
Yeah.
There's nothing about not being able to restrain it, but yeah, it's completely immune to magic. I don't know. I really don't know. I really, truly do not know. You've just got to, I guess, hope that you've got a lot of marshals with abilities that can knock down its AC. We want to give a special shout out to our first member on Buy Me a Coffee, Jane Meyer. Thank you so much for your support, Jane. And to anyone else who would like to support us in exchange for some pretty cool rewards, you can check us out on buymeacoffee.com/livefromdicejail.